And now, another episode of Crit Camp Gaming.
Woo! Woo! I have to say, morning.
everyone.
Last minute change. What? This isn't Zombicide, you say? Nope. This is not Zombicide today. I had to make a last minute change, and I have to thank Lyle for he's being patient with me today. We're 20 minutes late because yesterday, and I know All For One even mentions this in Discord, that he was playing games and had to go take care of his sick kid. Gamer Dads, my son came down sick yesterday, and so I had to take him home from school. And then if you have kids at all, and now I understand this, Lyle, I understand why my parents were so stressed out. So stressed out when kids would get sick, and I'd be like, what? I'm sick. Just let me stay home and play video games all day and watch cartoons and eat food, and it's going to be fine. My parents were like, you can't do that. So, but I'm glad we matched shirts. I'm glad I'm glad we coordinated.
I haven't worn the black Crit Camp shirt in a while, and I figured today was going to be the day.
You wore this one too. You wore this one with the Twitch. This is the original other side. You wore this one, right?
Yep.
You wore this one too, so that shows that you're with me. And I have to thank Lyle for being patient, because we were supposed to be doing Zombicide today. We're supposed to be doing Zombicide. We have it set up back here. I mean, you might even be able to see it back here.
We basically got the show 3/4 there.
Now I'd say we're like 89%.
Okay, we're like 89% there, and then it was just like, it's not happening. Like it's not happening. We need to get let's get the stream up.
It was just like, I mean, that's the thing. Like we've talked about this at TwitchCon. We've talked about it with you guys and you guys probably understand it. I mean, we appreciate it because a lot of you guys respect the fact that we do the physical board game thing. But and I'm not complaining at all, but it does take a lot more effort and a lot more time and a lot more setup to do physical miniatures board gaming on Twitch. Like, it's not just a video game like we're going to do today, because I just gave up and was like, I'm done fiddling with miniatures, and I want it to be right, and we want it to look good for you guys. We don't just want to throw it up and have you guys watch us set the game up for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's no fun. Although there's probably some people out there that do enjoy watching stuff get set up and stuff. Yeah. But yeah, you know what? It's Chris. Yeah, he's got a sick kid at home. There's a lot of distractions that are happening. Yeah. So it was like, let's just, you know what? I think we can just play some Keyforge, right? I think we can just like hop on Tabletop Sim, have a good time with just Tabletop Sim stuff. We have Zombicide set up for tomorrow. So guys, we're gonna be playing Zombicide tomorrow on Thursday. So
it's ready.
We're gonna play Keyforge tomorrow. So we're just swapping. We're just swapping.
Yeah, you're sick too. You're sick. Now I have to watch you. I have to give you medicine. No, but luckily it's my 6-year-old, so he can be upstairs. It's not my 2-year-old who I'd have to cancel completely when he's sick. But and I appreciate everyone in chat is being very understanding, and that's super awesome. And thank you so much for the financial support today, Xbox Mayor. I think you might have put us over a goal. Did he put us over it?
No, he didn't.
Almost. But with the 400 bits, thank you so much. That's very kind of you guys throwing that in there. Not even knowing. I haven't even said. I just said it was madness. And Zeshin's being understanding. It's the kid's child is more important than Zombicide. Yeah. Now it's time for sick plays. It says Xbox Mayor. Yeah, dude. I know a lot of you guys understand. So thank you.
Yes,
I hate to say it on stream, but
sick plays, baby.
I had to give you guys a reason why we were 20 minutes late today and why we're playing Keyforge instead of Zombicide, because we've been trying to do more mix of games rather than just bombarding you guys with Keyforge. We've heard it from you guys. We've heard it from the thing. So we're trying to keep the variety happening, and we're going to keep that up as best we can. But we're gonna swap today. So yeah. Tabletop asks, how's the new LaCroix flavor? How's the hibiscus flavored LaCroix? Awful. It's actually the worst one I've ever had. No, coconut's the worst one. I hate coconut. But
coconut is the worst.
Coconut's the worst. This one, it tastes like the berry one, but like more. I'm going to say this, and people always say the flavor in LaCroix is just like barely there anyway. This has too much flavor. I think this is their way of competing with like Boulet.
That's how I feel about the key lime.
Yeah, key lime.
I feel like it's too much flavor. It's too much flavor for me. So I don't do, and I feel like it's a little too creamy for me. I know that sounds odd, but it's key lime. But there's this weird thing.
You're right. You're right, but that's how you're trying to get the key lime taste. Otherwise, it'd just be lime. So whatever the fake creamy thing. I know what you're saying. It almost like sticks to the top of your mouth, kind of like when you eat.
But it's not really
cereal.
there. But it feels.
Yeah. It's the mouthfeel. The mouthfeel. We're LaCroix aficionados. We've drank a lot of this stuff. So
we drink. We guys. I don't know if you know. but we drink a lot of LaCroix.
It's got a weird back of the tongue mouthfeel, Lyle.
Yeah,
which we don't appreciate.
To be perfectly honest, there's only two flavors in my fridge, and there's only ever really two flavors in the fridge. It's lime and pamplemousse. Like that's really it.
I think
those
pamplemousse is the most flavor I can bear. Pamplemousse has the most flavor that I can bear.
I agree.
The fruity wise, like this though, Zeshan is it flowery? I guess I don't know. I've never eaten a hibiscus flower.
The floral notes.
I don't know what a hibiscus flower tastes like. I don't think you're supposed to eat them. So I don't know. I guess this is what a hibiscus flower.
Have you ever had like a hibiscus tea or anything like that?
It tastes like raspberry is what it tastes like. It kind of tastes raspberry-y, but like not as sour. Does it taste like Lysol? No. Luckily, no. Not bad like that. Just too much other things. So yeah, man. So there you go. There's the review of hibiscus flavored LaCroix.
There's the review. I want to say Xbox says that he got 2 new players last night at his Keyforge event. That's right, guys. He's running Keyforge events, and brings up to 4. Everyone that's shown up has bought decks or starter, and that's a good sign. So I just want to say I'm pumped because Xbox is growing his scene. Right, started up a local scene. He's growing the scene. He's been doing some sick promos and stuff like that, and just trying to get interest. So like to see that growing. We had a guy that came to open play last week, so I had my event last night as well. But when I did open play last week, only 3 of us showed up because it was raining really hard. So 3 of us went despite the rain, and one of them was somebody that was brand new. Taught them Keyforge, bribed him with a couple of decks that I didn't want anymore. He came back to do sealed last night and had a great time. And is trying to convince like 2 or 3 more of his friends to get into Keyforge and come and hang out. So he lives a couple towns over, so he's like, it's hard for me to get my friends to leave town, but he's like, but I think it's worth it because this is like playing Keyforge with you guys is really awesome. So that was really cool. We played sealed, didn't do so hot. I never do really hot in sealed. I never pull good decks. So I went 2-2. Sort of where I usually am.
That's respectable for sealed, dude. That's even. Yeah. That's a 500 win ratio.
Yeah, but pretty much it was one of those things where like only one dude was really pumped about his deck. He went 4-0. And the rest of us were all like, like 2-2, like 1-3.
There's always one guy in sealed.
Like, all right.
There's always one undefeated deck in sealed. Luckily, I have good luck of having that happen to me. I think 3 times I've gone undefeated in sealed tournaments.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think my luck is in sealed.
I've never won a sealed, and I've never actually been. I don't think
I've
ever had more wins than losses in a sealed event. I just and when I like look up the decks later, they're always just like low 70s or like in the 60s, and I'm like, well, it's luck of the draw. You never know. But
dude, it's
the fun of it is trying to figure it out while you're playing.
Well, and you make a good point. Someone was saying, and I'm it's slipping my mind now. It was Sky Jedi was talking about how he's involved in a triad tournament and he's practicing against. People online and they're playing whatever. And I was like, and he's like, oh, they're all Vault Tour day 2ers. And I'm the only one who hasn't gone to day 2 of Vault Tour. One, I said, you've never been to a Vault Tour. So you can't
we've never been to Vault Tour. So you don't know. You already beat us there. Yeah.
Right. And then 2, I was like, a lot of these Vault Tours have been sealed. So like day 1, you have hundreds and hundreds of players. It's like, if you make it to day 2, a lot of that, even, giving that, let's say they all had a general idea of how the game works and general strat, a lot of that getting to day 2 is just luck of the draw. Like, I think it's luck of the draw. And if because it's sealed, you didn't bring the deck.
Yeah, you didn't bring the deck.
It's more, and that's what's great about it is that I think day 1 of a sealed Vault Tour tournament, and I've never been to a Vault Tour, so maybe I'm talking out my ass, but like, I think I would assume, and I'm going to go into it when we go to one, if it's sealed, that day 1 is more challenging the player based on their general knowledge of Keyforge. Like day 1 is, do you know this game? Do you know your opponent's Archon? Sure. This is sealed, so do you know what you have in your deck? Can you generally win with your deck? Just like, even if it's good or bad, can you pilot this deck in some fashion? I think if someone goes there without a general knowledge of Keyforge, maybe they only played it like once, twice, and they go play sealed, they're not going to make it to day 2 compared to someone who has been playing and just like generally gets it. Now, getting to day 2, if you get to day 2 with that deck that you're kind of just able to pilot, but you don't really see the combos, you don't really see the next level plays, I think that's when you get destroyed in day 2 because now people know their deck, right? and they've now constructed it and they know how to counter, right?
Wait. So yeah, but I don't really even know what the format for Vault Tour goes. Like, if it's a sealed Vault Tour, you bring the same deck and you play the same deck all weekend.
Well, from what I've seen, I mean, and again, I'm kind of maybe talking out my butt. Maybe someone can correct me. And will.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I was like,
but no, the way I've seen it is that when I saw Saluk post up his stuff, I think he was given 3 decks.
Yeah, but I was about to say, because what I've seen so far, it was like sealed survival, and so basically,
and that's kind of how we've played too.
Was that?
That's what we've played at like the events before Vault Tour started.
Yeah. Okay. All for One says in the sealed Vault Tour you get 3, and you just choose one of those decks to play the entire.
And you
event.
register. Right.
So there is. I mean, but the thing is, like, what you're saying is the people that are going to play Vault Tour are not people that like decided to play Keyforge that day.
But anybody can enter a Vault Tour.
Anybody can enter the Vault Tour, sure.
If you're at PAX Unplugged and there's a Vault Tour and someone's like, "Hey, we're a group. Let's just say it's me, you, and Steve." And
yeah.
we go. I think we have a better chance of getting to day 2 than Steve will.
Oh, sure, absolutely.
Not saying that
because
Steve's
what's nice about sealed, we have this conversation all the time with Matt, right? It's sort of just like sealed sort of brings out the player skill a little bit more, right? Mm-hmm. Because it's a sort of like, now you're playing blank, now you don't know. And yeah, you could on the RNG side just get yourself a bad deck, but a good player playing a bad deck might, do very well compared to a weak player that plays a good deck. So yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I think if everyone,
it's just knowing how to play the game.
I'm just assuming, like, let's say everyone who, like you said, like everyone who's entering into the Vault Tour is on a general same level base. There may be people with more knowledge, but everyone's kind of on this same level base. That at that point, it's like luck of the draw. If you and I, you know what I mean, like having the same skill level. If everyone's going into that same skill level, ignoring the new players, ignoring the really good players, let's say that have played in Vault Tours. Let's say everyone's pretty moderately the same. Day 1, I think is a lot of it's luck of the draw. Like, you get your best deck, you know what your deck is out of the 3, which there's skill there too. If you're getting 3 decks and you have to pick which one you think is going to go the furthest.
Yeah, there's a skill there.
That's a skill for sure.
To analyze a deck list.
But you're also still picking out of 3. Like you said, out of sealed, you feel like you always get, let's say if you want to give a number to it, you're always getting 60 rank SAS decks in your sealed. And as a player, you're like, well, I better pick one. I have to pick one. Like, but that wasn't your fault. You were luck of the draw, right? You got you had to pick the best of the worst, or what you feel is the worst, right? Like, okay. And then one guy goes, like, let's say I go, and with my luck, I get 380 plus SAS decks or something. Yeah. And I'm like, well, luck of the draw says I'm pick this one. Now we get matched together, and I just beat you. Well, that's what I had to choose from, and that's what you had to choose from, and that's what that. Does that say you're a bad player? No, I don't think so. I think maybe I got luckier.
Getting real worked up over this today.
Well, I just think it's weird.
You're getting real worked up over this morning.
I gotta bring myself down.
I mean, but like to me, that's. I mean, I approach it because I'm not that competitive. I'm competitive, but I'm not that competitive. So it's just like, I think that's part of the fun for me. Like, I don't. It's almost less about like me picking up OP decks and me just sort of just playing the decks blind, and so I just enjoy that. And so I like putting myself in sealed stuff because I like the way that plays, right? Mm-hmm. And so yeah, I mean, I don't like, so if you're saying that like, hey, like maybe people that don't like that, it's like, just then don't participate in sealed. Like, if you don't like randomness playing a role in what you're doing for a Vault Tour or a tournament, then maybe sealed's not the thing to go, because it's just like, I have the same probability of picking bad decks as I do pulling a really amazing deck, right? In theory, right? And so and to me, I said in theory, and then Siri just went crazy. But yeah, I mean, I like sealed because I like sort of the gamble in it a little bit too, Yeah,
no, I agree there. And All for One's is clarifying, saying the Vault Tour in the UK was £25 for 3 decks, which is a good deal. So more people wanted to join.
I mean, if you're just talking about straight up like,
which will get more people in.
You just like saved £5.
Yeah, that'll get people in. And then he also said the sealed Vault Tours have a lower day 2 like cutoff. Like, to get into day 2, it's a lower cutoff. And this is what I'm saying. So all I'm saying is for Sky Jedi to think he's not a good player against these 5 other guys who have gotten to day 2 of which may be sealed Vault Tour tournaments, that doesn't say they're better players than you. Like, don't be scared to join into a tournament because, they're all day 2 Vault Tour players. It's like, dude, look at what they played at the Vault Tour and look at the format you're playing. Like, if they're playing Archon and they played in like an Archon Vault Tour and they're playing that deck and they got to day 2, then I would give it more precedence over a sealed Triad. Like, that's all I'm saying. It's like, just look at why. Don't put their achievements over.
Not sure how we got here.
I'm worked up. You give me a
I was gonna say I'm not sure how we got here, but I guess was it Sky Jedi? They even said that.
Yeah.
Well,
I just don't like hearing people in Keyforge.
I hope you enjoyed Angry Therapy with Chris about the one comment you made in Discord.
A private comment, a private conversation between Lyle, me, and Sky Jedi. Dude, you give me any topic, I'm gonna lose it today because I'm like
All for one
stressed.
says, "Welcome to Grind My Gears."
You know what really grinds my gears, Lyle?
Listen, I almost wish we had a Skype number. It'd be really hilarious. All right, call now.
Yeah, what grinds your gears?
Hey, caller, what do you have to say? Well, I want to talk about Vault Tour.
Yeah. Get all pitchforky. Yeah. Like, I'm ready to rage, dude. I'm ready to rage.
Yeah. And then another thing.
Yeah.
When you open those packs.
You know what? What about sick kids these days? It's all this, this and that.
When I was a kid,
the education system,
I had a fever.
the sickness, the way doctors and medication and insurance in America versus Canada.
Yeah.
I don't need to get started.
When I was sick and I had a fever when I was at school, they made me run laps.
I had to climb up a hill in the snow.
Walk it off.
I had to sweat it out. That's right.
Yeah. Sweat it out.
Yeah.
Hit the weights.
That's right. You know what okay, we're going to end this, but I'll just say that makes me think of like track. When I used to run track, I had a track coach where kids used to show up to track practice and they would say, I'm sick, just to get out of racing races or like to get out of practice for the day because they're tired or just want to go home. So they'd say, I'm sick. Like, I can't do the race today, coach. Can't do the race. You know what he'd say?
What?
He'd be like, yeah, you're sick? You feel like you're going to throw up or something? He said, yeah. He's like, throw up on my shoes and you don't have to do the race.
Oh, that's good.
And they're like, and he's like, if you can't throw up on my shoes right now, you're not sick enough to not do this race.
Wow.
It never happened. They always ended up doing the race. It didn't matter.
Well, it's funny because it's also what is it about what is it about high school track? Because if
what is it about? What grinds my gears?
If you were to show up to practice, if you're gonna show up to practice or show up or whatever, be like, oh, I'm not feeling so well, and they're like, you know what? Like, why don't you like walk around the lap a few times? Just like get some air. Get the circulation going.
And you're like asthmaing
take deep
out.
breaths. And they'd be like, oh. And they're like, but like everyone's over there like stretching. They're like, no, just just do like a light jog, and they'll do like one lap and they'll be like, yeah, you do another one. You look pretty good.
Next thing you know, you've done like 10 miles.
And then it would be like, you know what? Why don't you help the pole vaulters take the mats out? It's not It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Those things are heavy.
Yeah, they are heavy. Exactly. It'd be like, and they'd be like, I don't know if I want to help them with the pads.
Yeah, no, it's true.
They're like just trying to get out of stuff. They're just like, no. We'll find some other stuff for you to do.
Here's grind, and that's why high school track grinds my gears.
yeah, that's why high school track grinds my gears. I want to. I never got my varsity. I'm gonna pivot now that we're grinding gears. I never got my varsity jacket for track, dude. Did you ever have a varsity jacket?
I didn't. I had letters that I could put on said jacket, but I never bought the jacket. You had to buy the jacket.
I had letters too, but I never.
Yeah, I never bought the jacket.
I never actually decided to buy the jacket.
bomber jacket. I never had the jacket. I just had the letter and then just put it in a baggie, and that was it. But yeah, that was what grinded. Okay, let's move on, Lyle. Let's play some Keyforge. What do you say? Yay! That's what grinds our gears.
Okay.
This is therapy with Crit Camp, dude. This was therapy with Crit Camp. We like to blow it all into your face so you guys can let us know. Let us know. Leave a comment. Smash the subscribe button. Leave a comment why high school track and I don't know, whatever the first topic. I've already forgotten.
You know what? I'm about to grind All for One's gears right now because he says, you know what grinds my gears? People still opening the decks from the bottom when there's a side tab. That's me.
I still open from the bottom, dude.
Because I can't waste my precious time trying to get that stupid sticker
I hate that
off.
tab. I'm never gonna use that box
stupid
again.
Tab sucks. Okay, and I'm gonna throw the box away anyway. So I don't need it to be resealable.
Lyle, we started from the bottom.
rip it off in the bottom so I can play that little game, right, where the name comes out and then you can figure out what the logos are.
It's all about the little games, side games.
It's all about the side game, dude. Mario Party for N64. It's all about little mini games.
You start it from the bottom and you stay at the bottom. That's how it works if you're OG a Keyforge player. That's how you know an OG Keyforge player from a new G.
A new G.
From the new Gs that you're going to meet at the vault. There, you know, that's what grinds my gears at these vault tours. You can tell. There you go. There's an inside tip. You want to test your player, your opponent, see how they open their new Keyforge deck. It's sealed. When they open it from the side, you're like,
yeah,
easy.
Yeah, you just like,
yeah, you just rip the bottom with your teeth, dude, like a beast.
Just rip the whole thing.
Yeah. Okay, so dude, let's move on with this, dude. Thank you so much for letting us grind our gears, guys. We appreciate that. But hey, before we jump into this, so today we're going to be doing Gauntlet tests, which is this new format, Lyle. We kind of mentioned it before. It's a way to test our best deck that Lyle's kind of come up with.
This is not an official Fantasy Flight format. This is just us being silly.
This is a way to practice. It's a way that we've thought that might be a good way to practice that we prefer. So Lyle said, because of all the madness that happened this morning, he said, let me grab my best deck that I've been using a lot, which is which you guys have seen before, which is this German deck that Lyle got me. I've been playing this a bunch on the Crucible, just practicing games, and it's awesome. Like, this is a good deck. It's a good deck. It's got baby cards. It's got all the good baby card stuff. Elcon stuff was my first Maverick with Shadow Self and whatnot. So I'll be using this deck today. And Lyle is going to bring 3 decks that he thinks are pretty good decks of his. Maybe a little bit variance in terms of like Archons and stuff, and try to find the weakness of my deck. I mean, I think he kind of already knows maybe the weakness of my deck, but
I feel like I haven't played. We played this one recently, but we don't play it enough that I really remember this deck.
And here's the thing. Here's the good thing about this format too, I think, Lyle, is that I'm still playing through this. I want to get at least 30 full plays. I think on this deck, I have 28 recorded casual plays.
Yeah. The more games you have with it, then that stat actually starts to matter.
Right. I think about 30 is good. 15 is what I look for, right? So then at that point I can start saying I know kind of where my weakness. The weakness of this deck is if you can kind of get ahead of me on the board.
Yeah.
I should be able, like, doing this, I'm going to tell Lyle, like, this is what I think my weaknesses are. Now come at me with those type of decks. And let me try to counter them with this deck and really kind of beat that weakness, right? Like, do it. I want you to hit me where I'm soft, right?
Yeah.
Which is right here. So that's what we're going to be doing today, guys. Before we jump into this little testing thing, the Gauntlet, I want to promote the fact that next week we're turning 5. Woo!
Yeah.
5 years, guys. 5 years. We're still working out every detail. But I want to start promoting this because next Wednesday, the 25th, that's the day before Lyle's birthday, by the way, we're going to be doing our first 12-hour stream. What?
Yeah, the attempt.
Yeah, they're going to attempt it, guys. We've talked about this for 5 years.
Yeah.
We've talked about doing something like this for 5 years. We're going to start at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. Eastern time. We're going to go to 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. So we're going to be streaming all day on Wednesday.
We're streaming all day, and we have to do the thanks in advance to our families for
letting us
helping out with this.
They're going to make it happen. And the reason, so Inked Gaming, we have to give props out to our good buddies over at Inked Gaming. They're going to provide us with some awesome giveaways. We're doing some fun reveals. We're not going to reveal all the details yet as we work them out, and we want them to be surprises. But we're going to be doing some awesome giveaways provided by Inked Gaming, and in conjunction with raising money for Extra Life with the Children's Miracle Network. So we're going to do our first really official, spearheaded by us, charity stream, in a sense, that's running in parallel with the stream. So we have a goal. I think we've set it at $500. We hope to, on Wednesday, raise $500 for Extra Life with the help and power of the camp for children in need at the children's hospitals, I think around the U.S. and the world, with your guys' help. So if you guys can join us on Wednesday, it would be awesome. We hope to raise money for Extra Life and just celebrate 5 years of Crit Camp, having a blast with you guys for 5 years.
Yeah, that's right. 5 years. The equivalent of 4 Crit Camp streams in one day, back to back. So, this is something we've always talked about. This is something that, like, we've always wanted to try. We've never streamed that long, but it should be a lot of fun because it's going to be us playing a variety of different games. It's going to be us hanging out with you guys all day. It's going to be awesome. We've been look, we got somebody. We got somebody in the back there.
What do you need, dude? Continue on, Lyle.
We got Spider-Man. All right, but yeah, while Chris talks to his talks to his boy there, yeah, we're really pumped about the 12-hour stream. We've always wanted to do it, so it's experiments all around, right? It's sort of like, can we do the 12-hour stream? How's that going to feel? It's the first time that we've sort of partnered with a charity and tried to do a charity donation thing. So we're going to see how that goes too. And so this is us sort of just like trying some new stuff to celebrate the 5 years. Like, let's see what we can do. Let's play a lot of games. Let's hang out all day.
Yeah. Also, just those games are still in flux. We're still figuring them out. There's going to be Zombicide. There's going to be Keyforge. But if there's something specifically you guys want to see us play that day, let us know. And we'll try to get it on air, and we'll try to figure out how it's going to work. And we're going to set it up beforehand so that we can play with you guys. So we can play the games on air that you guys want to see. That'll be fun. So once again, join us next Wednesday. That's not the list. That's not the pro. That's the logo. There you go. For that, it's gonna be a lot of fun, raising money and having a blast and playing with you guys. It's gonna be a lot of fun. So join us. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. So let's get into some Keyforge. What's up, Lave?
Let's do it. Yep. Look at that. Boom. Dad style right there.
Yeah, this is gonna be happening a lot.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun. You guys remember Avery?
All for one month's Crokinole, dude.
Okay, maybe put a vote in, dude. Let us know. Let us know. We could Crokinole. We could do the Crokinole. Yeah, Daddy's. I feel But I did want to say happy birthday to Sean. Sean Patterson just leveled up, dude. He leveled up yesterday, so congratulations. Happy birthday, dude.
Sean Patterson, happy birthday.
No, he's great. He might pop in and watch.
Let's get the top plastic.
But he's crazy. Yeah, he's so sick.
Yeah, I know you. Oh, I feel so sick.
Yeah, I mean, I trust that he's sick. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt.
You should have done the throw up on my shoes right now.
No, that's awful, dude. I'm not a bad track coach.
throw up on the throw up.
I mean, my track coach was great, but I'm not that mean.
Yeah.
Right, Avery? I'm not that mean.
Oh no, you're distracting him. He's come back in.
I know,
He's gonna be like, "Oh, you call me Dad?" No. Oh, see, yeah, you call me Dad? You want to play something?
Do you want to say hi? And then you go play with the marble set. Okay, Avery wants to say hi, and then he's gonna go play with his marble set. You guys remember Avery, little Avery, 5 years ago? Speaking of 5 years ago, remember you used to. You were. How old are you now? 6.
What you got there?
He was a year old when we started Crit Camp. Yeah, he's got a marble set. He's gonna go build something. Best marble set in the world.
Yo, you're gonna build. Okay. You're gonna build some stuff.
Don't trip. Okay. We'll see you later, duder. All right, so let's get into this thing so we can get this game going because it's been forever. So cheers, guys. Thanks for the support. And Xbox, you have a bean to give away. Don't forget while we're doing this whole thing because of all that support, man. So like we said, we're doing the Gauntlet challenge. The Gauntlet practice test format. I'm bringing my best deck, Lyle, and my best deck today is going to be the Der Dramatische Chamor Aries. I forget what this means. It's the German deck Lyle brought me from, where was it? Sweden? No.
Yeah, not Sweden. It's from Switzerland. It's from Zurich.
Sorry. Switzerland.
Yep.
That would make more sense. So
and Xbox wants to throw me a bean. So while you talk about your deck a little bit, I'm going to do this bean.
Okay, so I've been practicing this deck a bunch. This is the deck that Lyle brought me back from Switzerland. I've talked about it before on air that I don't bring it to Archon, and I haven't bring it to Archon yet. You can see by the chains.
Strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish.
Oh, enjoy that dead fish, dude. You'll see I don't have no chains. I have no power. The reason being that it's in Dutch. It's in Deutsch. Oh, yeah, strawberry banana smoothie. Good way to start the morning, dude. Woo! So this deck's hard to play in person because it's all in German. I have the deck in German, so I don't want to bring it and slow down games at like FLGSs and stuff, but I am able to play it in English on the Crucible and on here on Tabletop Sim. It's great. It's a lot of fun. So I'm just getting used to whatever cards are in there and memorizing them, and I'll bring out a help list. So I hope to bring it to Archon, so I want to practice it more and more, and I want to see where it's really, really weak, right? So I'd say this is my best deck right now. So the duty is on Lyle to beat this deck up in the Gauntlet, dude. In the Crucible Gauntlet, right? The Crucible of Keyforge, right? It's a lot of fun. You guys can I can throw the list. Oh, did someone throw it in chat already? No. I'll throw the link up in chat right here so you guys can check it out. Yeah, All for One saying it's got 23 creatures. I mean, I can talk about the awesome stuff. It was my first Maverick. I've got a Maverick Shadow Self in here and Untamed, this is like my MVP card, dude. Yeah. This card freaks people out half the time when I drop it on the board to protect my hunting witches. I can protect these hunting witches. People are always like, dang, man, how do you... So it's hard to get rid of my hunting witches. I can stick it next to my Witch of the Eye, which drives people crazy. And even when I get back on Amber, and I only need to take one Amber from you, I'll throw my Dexter next to it. And now all of a sudden that one Amber capture is just a thorn in your side, right?
Yeah, dude.
It even helps protect some of my Naughty the Thieves. It's just so helpful to have out there, and people don't expect it, which is a lot of fun. Another fun thing that I use a lot of times that I found great is Life Web to get ahead. I find I've actually thought this was a dead card in this deck more often than not. Usually kind of is. But a lot of times people overplay. I just wait for that opportunity. Steal 2. This is one of my best stealing cards, which is awesome. And then I also use a lot is Lost in the Woods saves me a lot of the time for clearing board stuff. Like I said, one of my weaknesses not having dis is that if you can get ahead of me on board and you can really hold it down, I get in trouble. And that kind of thing. But once again, it is a time traveler deck, so it has help from Future Self. I can get the cycle going, as well as the now nerfed library access.
I feel like there's a light flashing.
Okay, there's not. Don't need to worry about it, dude. It's cool.
Because I feel like it's going dark and it's going...
I don't think so. Look, you're good. Just turn it up all the way. You probably have the LEDs on. There you go.
All for one, you're saying, do you want to borrow a deck to beat him? No, I don't want to borrow a deck. I'm going to play some decks of mine because this is pseudo testing for me as well. So while the main testing is against Chris's deck because he gets to play the same deck while I sort of challenge it with 3, it's still good for me to play the other decks that I'm playing to see how it plays against a deck.
So what's the first?
Like this.
So speaking of that, what is the deck you'll be playing today, Lau?
I'm going to play.
The first one.
All right, so this first deck I didn't pick it not to be a counter to Chris's deck because we both kind of picked our first deck at the same time.
Yeah.
But this is one of the decks that I enjoy playing from Coda. It's a deck I've brought to Archon before. It is sort of one of my more consistently good decks, right? And so to me, I don't think there's anything too crazy about this deck, but it's consistently good for me. And it has a good sort of Brobnar set over here with some utility in Logos and in Shadows. And so I don't actually have a lot of Brobnar decks, so I end up liking to play this a lot because it's like one of the least amount of house representation I have.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I like to think that this sort of has in my own records. It has like a 71% win rate. I've played like 50 games with this thing. It has pretty decent numbers when you're looking at like SAS and stuff like that. So
fast.
So just start off with this thing, and then depending on how this game goes, I might choose a different deck to challenge him on the second one.
I mean, you got all the kind of baby cards in it. You got Too Much to Protect like a baby. You got Babe Switch like a baby. You got Library Access like a baby.
Well, I mean, this deck used to be a lot better.
You got Triple Bookends like a baby.
It used to be a lot better pre-errata.
You got your Bouncing Death Quark like a baby. I see everyone right, and you have a Shadow Self like me like a baby. So that's great.
I mean, listen, if someone's gonna cry wow all the way home, I'm gonna need to be a baby as well.
All right, so that's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna battle it out. I mean, the win-loss thing is what it is. It's not really that essential. We'll keep track of it, but this is more just for us to have fun and play test and have fun with you guys and help us make better plays and make us better. And next time we do this, we'll bring out Lyle's. We'll do it the other way around. And this is kind of just a way to...
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, just kind of a way to show each other, show you guys maybe a way to deck test if you're looking to deck test. Yeah. Versus just playing random stuff.
So if you want to get together with your friends on Tabletop Sim or even in the Crucible, start making, this is a good way for you guys to just, prep for any Archon event you're coming up with, right?
Yeah.
It's just sort of just like, listen, it's like, ask a friend, bring 3 decks that you think that you'd bring to an Archon event. I'm thinking about bringing this deck. Let me play and just sort of see.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. So we hope you guys enjoy it, and let's play some last minute Keyforge for the day, Lyle.
Last minute Keyforge.
Good luck, dude.
With giant dice, Sky Jedi's bad eyes. Yep, I got a 5.
Oh. Tie game, dude. Tie game.
4.
This is the best game right here.
This is the best game right here.
Oh.
All right, well, that's the end of the stream, guys. Thank you. All right, I'm going first.
All right, you're going first. I'm going second. All right. Well, let's look for this thing, dude. Let's see how this plays out.
Let me get rid of these little icons here.
Dude, I've been playing on the Crucible with my card size because I was playing on my laptop when I'm on the road. So I have to make the card size on the Crucible like this big, like so small so I can even see everything on the screen. Now when I see these cards, they look so big. Because I just don't change it when
I'm going to keep this.
So I'm second, right?
Yeah, you're second.
Going by what I've got in here... I think I'm gonna mulligan.
All right, and I need to block the screen.
Mulligan down to 5 for general mulligan reasons. I think chat might agree. I mean, I had some options, but it's your turn, Lyle.
Yep. Yep. I'm keeping. So
May you guys play well.
I'm going to.
Or may you play well. May you guys.
We're just gonna start off with Senor Troll. How about that?
Okay. Let's just go YOLO, dude. Let's just go straight baby right out of the deck here.
Oh my god.
Right
really?
out of the gate, and let's start with library access. Let's just
All
get
right, purge that, dude.
Library access now gets purged.
Yep.
I'll just put it like here.
Okay.
Library access is gone, so I'll draw one every time I play. So I'm gonna play Help from Future Self, just because. So I'll draw a card.
This is the most baby thing.
And I don't have to flip my deck, so yay! Oh no, wait, I did this wrong. Well, I draw a card, and then I find, then I gotta find my dude, right?
Yep.
I gotta pull up this. I'm rusty here. I'm rusty. There's Time Traveler. Goes to my hand, and he doesn't go back, so that makes it easy.
Yep.
So I don't have to reshuffle the discard there. Sweet. I'm then gonna play Time Traveler. So I draw a card. And then I draw
2 cards.
2 cards. Ooh, and I get an amber.
This is so lame, dude.
Then I'm gonna play my Dextray. Draw a card. Then I'm gonna play Scrambler Storm. Draw a card.
No action cards.
You can't play action cards. Nope. Which, apparently, you cheated twice in our best of 3 game. I had this played, and you wouldn't have been able to use it against whatever you did. This one actually blocked something else you did.
Oh yeah, we got a comment on YouTube about that. I wasn't able to use a Nerve Blast, I think.
Yeah, which stole one from me and stopped me.
Yeah.
So we need to rematch, dude. We need to rematch best of 3 because that's savage. All right, and I believe that's it.
Yeah, but if you don't catch it, right? I mean that's.
I mean, if that's how you like to win your games, Lyle.
That's standard Crit Camp
if
rules, right?
If you can go through life knowing that's how you won, that's fine. I mean, that's on you, dude.
That's on you.
You know, I live my life going, man, I lost. He beat me, and I'm sitting there all broken up over it. But you're sitting there going, did I really win? Did I really win?
Yeah, that's true.
I don't draw.
All right, we're gonna do Brobnar. We're gonna kill your Time Traveler.
No. You know,
we're gonna bring out Valder and Crump.
Crump. Okay, man. Okay, man.
Yeah. I'm trying to play a legit game over here, and you're being a big baby over there.
I mean, I'm doing what I got to do, man. I'm doing what I got to do. You know me.
Just I'm grinding it out here. You know.
You know what grinds my gears?
Working class style.
You know what grinds my gears?
You're trying to like make trades.
Okay, so here's how we're playing.
You're trying to be Wall Street, dude. Trying to ABC always be closing over there.
Dude.
I'm trying to just work, dude. I'm just working the lines here.
I'm gonna Untamed, and here comes the Maverick Shadow Self. Then we're gonna throw out. Let's go Nocturnal Maneuvers. Ching, ching, ching.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not trying to be a baby.
Are you still talking,
like
dude?
this.
Are you still talking right now? Because I'm trying to play my turn. Thank you. I'm gonna discard a key charge.
Such a damn baby over here, dude.
I'm gonna Life Web. You should have played one more, but you did. So I'll just take only one for that card. And then I'm gonna Vigor. And I'm not gonna heal you, dude. I'm gonna heal my Shadow Self.
Whatever, dude.
And then I'll check at 6. Over to you, sir.
Whatever, dude.
Hey, man, this is why we're playing.
This is lame.
This is why we playing. This is why it's going.
This
Only
game's
closers
lame.
drink coffee, says Tabletop Classic.
All right, we're gonna do Logos. We're gonna throw out a Doc booked in.
Booked in.
And then we're gonna lab work.
Here comes the lab work.
Lab work, and we're going to archive. What do we want to archive here? We're gonna archive this guy right.
You know, one thing I was thinking about doing today, once I found Avery was going to be home, was because one thing I want to do for the Pokemon fans out there is like,
you're up.
I want to teach Lyle the Pokemon trading card game. Like, I want to teach him it online.
But do I really want to play this game?
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You should play it, but I was going to have Avery play it. But I don't know how the Twitch rules work for streaming with kids. Like, I didn't know if that was like faux pas. I mean, he can come in and out, and I know he's played games with us on the thing as a group game.
Sky Jedi, we did not update the deck builder.
No,
we were
didn't have
supposed
time.
to play Zombicide today. Got a little screwed up this morning, so we did an emergency Keyforge.
Yeah, this was an emergency swap. So I forged the first key. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Forges at 6. Yes! Forge that key. Crits for the people. Oh, by the way, guys, crits. Dude, there's a giveaway going on. Monday night, we helped. Yesterday, officially, Ion's End came out on Steam. Officially, Ion's End came out on Steam from Handelabra yesterday. We got to do a pre-release special on Monday night to show you guys, give you guys a sneak peek. We gave away 3 codes that night, and we had a 4th. So right now, if you want to get a copy of Ion's End on Steam for free, courtesy Handelabra Games, enter the giveaway using the crits you're earning by watching
there's a giveaway
Keyforge.
that's happening right now. So exclamation point giveaway for all the deets.
Yeah. So exclamation point giveaway, you guys can get in now. We'll be doing this drawing tomorrow. So
That's
today,
right.
you get to learn about Ion's End. Go check out Ion's End, the awesome deck builder from Handelabra, Indie Boards and Cards, and Action Phase. It's now digitally available, and it's awesome. So please check it out. And if you don't win, you should go buy it. It's a great game.
Yeah.
So thanks to Handelabra.
Sean is asking Sky Jedi in chat if there's a new update for Tabletop Sim.
There's things he's doing special for
There's
us.
things that, listen,
and
there's
others.
always things Sky Jedi does in the background. Thank you so much for the resub,
Oh!
Jonesy. What up, Taboli?
Hope all's well in the Keyforge camp. Yeah, it's keeping us busy, man. We're supposed to be John deciding right now on side, but things got crazy this morning, so we're practicing. But yeah, we'll spin that wheel for you, Jones. Win some people some crits, but enter to win Ion's End, guys. Enter to win. It's a fun game. We could have played that.
It's solely worth it, guys. Ion's End is solely worth it. So much fun.
Okay, so I'm gonna
If
play.
you're into deck builders, man, it's pretty cool.
Ooh, ha, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh, ah, ooh, 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 ah, ooh.
can't stop this feeling
What are we doing? Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh.
deep inside of me. Jonesy, we went crazy and played Keyforge. Yeah, it's kind of actually what happened. We went crazy and we're like,
Dude, I was stressing. You can ask Lyle. I was like,
he was
bugging.
stressing, dude.
I was bugging out. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Shadows, dude.
Of course you are, dude.
I'm gonna play Nerd Blast to
play
steal your dollar. To steal a dollar and
Yeah.
do 2 to this bra.
Crump.
2 to Crump. Then I'm gonna play Relentless Whispers. Get a dollar and deal 2 to Crump. I don't steal one because you didn't die and you don't have any money.
Yep.
So, and then I'm gonna throw my Naughty next to my Shadow Self, and I'll be done.
Okay.
That's Untamed Shadow Self. So.
Okay.
Over to you, sir. Over to.
Over to me, he says.
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna play Brabinar, I think.
Congratulations, Jonesy. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, yeah, Sean is on the invader work right now. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, we're gonna do Brobnar.
And that's right. Subs like Jonesy get 2 times luck. All for One just bought a ticket, so you're in, dude. Good job. You're in to win Ion's End. Yeah, followers can enter too. It's totally cool, man.
We're gonna play Earthshaker, so buy Dexter and Naughty. Dexter goes to.
Yeah, I know, but do you want to choose the order? It doesn't matter. This is a Coda deck.
No, I mean Dexter goes to the top of your deck and Naughty goes to your discard, so there is no order.
Oh
right?
yeah, you're right.
Yeah. And then
Sloppy brains.
Sloppy Brains. I'm gonna throw Valder into Shadow Self. He does 8 damage, and then I'm gonna finish him off with Crump, and then you're gonna lose 1. And then I'm gonna Reap with Troll, and then he heals 3.
Nice.
Nice.
Those brobs, bro.
Probs, dude.
Those
Just
brobs
trying to,
cause probs. Those brobs causing probs.
Yo, Probs causing probs, dude.
Yo, what happened to you in the vault tour? Yo, I had a bunch of brobs just causing probs, man.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying. I think this is the weakness for my deck, man. You still get rocking.
Jonesy said, "What's the meta these days?" Still Shadows. Yeah, baby cards.
Baby
the
cards.
The meta's babies. A lot of babies.
Stand by. I think I'm gonna go. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna go Logos. So I'm gonna pop out Research Smlako. I'm gonna pop out a Titan Mechanic. I'm gonna phase shift into Nepentine Seed. Oh yeah, there's that baby card in the deck too.
Phase shift into the seed.
And then
Okay.
I'll be done, dude.
All right, just a bunch of babies.
Up
Let's
to
see.
6. Draw up to the 6. Yeah, man.
Let's see.
What are baby cards? Cards that Chris can't mess up proof? No, baby cards are like major OP cheater cards, like Nepenthe. Or Phase Shift could be a baby card.
Research Naka, destroy Naka, that's not quite.
Baby cards are generally the cards that are like win more cards. I don't know if you consider it, but I consider win more cards. They're the cards that like slow down the game, take away good things,
Yep.
prevent your opponent from winning easily.
What do I want to do here, man?
Break up
this is
OP
actually
combos.
quite an interesting predict. I think I'm gonna play Brahmnar. I'm gonna throw Earthshaker into the Titan mechanic. Oh.
Ow.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw this troll into the Research Smako.
I have to archive the top card of my deck
Yeah.
now.
And I'm gonna reap with those two boys
Look
and
at it.
call it. Yeah. And call it a day.
I see what you are. I see what you are. I see what you want to
Yeah.
be.
Yep.
Interessante.
Yep.
Interessante turn for me
Yeah.
to look.
Oh
at
yeah,
this.
that's right, Sean. I didn't do grits for the people. You right.
No crits for the people. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love that when we were playing Ion's End, Matt came in just to tell us that we were playing Anzan as babies as well.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Oh, we got a Steph Straw in the house.
Oh, Steph Straw's in the house. What up, Steph?
Oh, Steph Straw's in the house. I don't know if you guys saw, but it was one of the most hilarious tweets I've seen in a while. Steph plays board games so hard that she sprained her ankle.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
How does that
She
story
just-
go,
she-
Steph?
I'm not.
Right.
It's not exactly sure how it happened, but I think she was just playing such an amazing. She was like doing a next level play, that her body couldn't handle how good the play was.
Is
It's how I see it in my mind.
She's like the superheroes that have like they build up so much and then they go.
Yeah, it's like just so much internal like power and magic that like it's just like and like her friends are probably just like, don't do the move, it'll hurt you, and it's just like, I can't not do it.
I've passed my break. I'm like, a break? I just like, wow. Luckily it was only your ankle. Now you're like Naruto, you have to heal up. You'll come back.
Yeah. She's gonna heal up. It's gonna be fine.
She unleashed the nine-tailed fox, and they're like, no. He's like, you'll damage your chakra network.
No, but honestly, I hope your ankle feels better soon.
Yeah. Shot it. Maybe Sakura will come up and be like, woo, 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 woo. Feel it like the fish. Okay, dude, I'm gonna go Untamed.
Okay.
And I think this is wrong, but I'm gonna go Untamed. I'm gonna pull my archive.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop the seed
Okay.
and
Just-
pull a
just
card
be
from my.
baby. Yeah, just be a baby. Go for it. Just
I'm gonna pop my
more
baby
babies.
card. I'm gonna pull out
Yeah, I'm just
Nocturnal
gonna
Maneuver.
I'm gonna pull out my baby cards. I'm gonna play some more baby cards because I'm a
I'm
baby.
gonna stack baby cards, dude. So then I'm gonna play. I'm gonna play
Matt?
Life Web just to get a buck.
Yeah. Get you.
I'm gonna play
Go back.
Lost in the Woods for a buck. So I can choose 2 friendly and 2 enemy creatures. I want to send
A bunch of babies is what's happening here.
Valder.
This is my deck, right?
Yeah, shuffle it back into your deck. Valder and
Dale.
Troll. Shuffle those bad boys
Okay.
into the deck.
Whoops.
And I got the buck for that. I'm gonna then Nocturnal Maneuver, so exhaust all these homeboys.
Just a bunch of.
And then Witch of the Eyes coming out, my bro. My
Just
dude.
a bunch of babies.
Witch is ready to go, dude. Witches.
All right, we're gonna
Witches.
play. We're gonna play.
What up, Matt? We're just mentioning you, dude. We're just talking about you and Ions In, which the giveaway is going on right now, guys. If you guys want to copy a digital Ions In, enter now. Enter now. Followers and subs, do it. Courtesy Handelabra.
Mortivis says came for the conversation, stayed for the baby plays.
Welcome to the daycare, guys.
Steph says I will tell the ankle story when you have me on stream.
Yeah, no kappa.
Oh, yeah, but no. Yeah. But how about that statement again without the kappa? How about replace the kappa with a heart?
Or an exclamation point. Well, that's very aggressive.
That's how I'm reading it in my mind, and I think that's what everybody in the chat read it like that too.
Very aggressive.
They're like, oh, I think you accidentally hit kappa.
You should put a period. Make it real aggressive. Like,
just... All right, we're gonna play Shadows. We're gonna bring out a Moon Casa, and a bad plan, and a master plan.
Oh boy.
Which we're gonna put this gun on the master plan.
Boy, I wonder if you put too much protect or bait and switch under that card.
I mean, you don't know me, you know. Yeah, it's not like we've been friends for years. You don't know.
Oh, that's
me.
Right. Steph. Speaking of Steph, that's a good point. Steph's huge with Extra Life. We're gonna run our first Extra Life campaign on next Wednesday for our 5-year, guys. If you guys are just joining us, hopping in now, we're doing our 5-year anniversary stream. 5 years of streaming on Twitch. 12-hour stream special next Wednesday, 10:30 to 10:30, and we hope to raise $500 for Extra Life in conjunction with the stream. So we'll be doing giveaways sponsored by Inked Gaming.
It's our first time ever raising money for charity this way. Yeah. So we hope it goes well, and we're attempting it.
Yeah, and Inked Gaming is joining forces with us to help meet our goal. We're starting with 500. We're not at next level like Steph is. She can raise billions of dollars.
Listen, Steph's been raising money for
she's done awesome stuff
for Extra Life for years and years and years, and she's upper echelon. Okay, we want to get there. She's on we want to be a whole other different level where you hurt yourself because you're so good.
You might break your ankle.
Like we're not there yet.
You say, helps so many kids that she breaks her own ankle for them. Yeah, this is nuts. Yeah. Like we're not that level, dude. We want to be that good. We're training. We have to chakra train. Yeah. We have to run up to the top of the tree, Lyle, and back down.
I think she's hurting herself because her heart is so big and it's just pumping so much blood that's just like boom. I blew out my ankle.
It's like the what's the lyric?
What's the lyric?
It was why can't I think of the name? They had Bleed Americana. That's the album.
Jimmy Eat World.
Jimmy Eat World lyric? Yeah. So just to reference Jimmy Eat World.
Bleed America?
All the kids out there. There's a song on there. I think it's called Sunday. The lyric is, because his heart was so big or her heart was so big, God wouldn't let it live.
Wow. Yeah. Look at that.
Same thing, but just broke her ankle instead.
Yeah.
Which is a better option.
Yeah, change the lyric to broke ankle.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna play Shadows.
What is this? Oh, look at this flaming hot dog emote here.
Yeah, that's playing board games.
Yeah.
That's our boys over at Playing Board Games, dude. Our Canadian friends. Love it. Xbox hooking it up over there with the boys. Okay, how am I doing this? Game time, Lyle. Game freaking time, dude. I'm going Shadows.
Yeah. Are you gonna go Shadows?
I'm leaving a Witch Eye on the board, dude. I don't like this. I'm going Shadows, and I'm gonna throw out a Boobly Trap.
Okay.
A Boobly Trap onto Earthshaker, so they all dead.
Back
4 here with 2 splash on both sides, and I get a dollar bills.
Dollar bills, y'all.
I'm then gonna play an Umbra.
Yeah,
oh, I probably did this wrong. Oh well, misplaced, but whatever. This is why we're practicing. I'm gonna put out a Smiling Ruth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sad because my turn could have been way more OP. And then I'm gonna play Pawn Sacrifice to sack. Sack Umbra. Dejoma with 23 months. We owe some wheel spins, guys, which we'll get to here. We're just trying to move this along. Where did the zombies go to sleep? They're not dead tired. Dude, it was a last-minute change today because of stress. Lyle understands. 3-3. Mooncruiser dead. 3 damage to Doc Bookton. We had to make a last-minute change because I was stressing out. My son's homesick, so we're trying to... he's in there being an awesome son. He's the best kid in the world right now. He's building the best marble run in the world. So I was stressing out because I needed to take care of him, and we were putting all the pieces together for the physical board game thing, and... It just fell apart, so we were like, let's just play some Keyforge last minute, man, and do some tests. We need to relax. We ground our gears for about the first 30 minutes of the streams. You guys can go back and watch us grind our gears.
grind my gears.
We ground our gears from everything from LaCroix to high school track.
Yeah, high school track practice. Yeah. It got a little nuts.
It got a little crazy. All right, check at 6.
Check at 6.
I'm gonna pop my master plan for bait and switch. Oh, there's too much to protect you have here.
Bad draws.
There's a little too much to protect you have under all these little arrows here. It's really not helping you right now, is it?
You know what? I need you to just not say any more things.
Next level problems, right, Straw? Next level problems.
God,
that's awesome. Thanks for doing that.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna do Logos actually. We're gonna do Logos, and we're gonna reap, and we're gonna draw a card.
Reap Izzle.
Oh my god. This is the worst. Okay, here we go, dude. You know what we're gonna do? We're popping the master plan.
Oh, he's popping the master plan. Oh, library access. Of course, there's a baby card. Gets purged on. Welcome to the Library Access Purge Club, Lyle.
Okay, Purge Club.
Purge Club.
Purge Club for men. We're playing out Titan Mechanic.
Welcome.
Draw a card. We're playing out.
I'm so checked right now. Oh.
Playing Doc Bookton.
I'm checked, but less checked.
OMG. We're gonna play Doc Escoterra. We're gonna get 1 Ambler, and we're gonna draw a card.
You're just banking off my success.
Oh my god.
That's what Dr. Escoterra does. He's straight up coattails. That's what it should say at the bottom of his card. I have him framed on my wall. Coattails. Dr. Escoterra.
You're the worst, man. You're just the worst.
What is this Lambo thing?
All right, we're playing Bouncing Death Quark. We're gonna draw a card.
Oh god.
Whoops, we're not gonna draw my deck list. We're gonna draw.
I drew my whole deck list.
No, why is it? No, I don't want to draw that. I want to draw from this. That was weird. Okay. We are going to kill Smiling Ruth and Dr. Escoterra. We're going to kill Witch of the Eye and Titan Mechanic. And unfortunately, that's it. So you still Forge.
Oh, Forge is the key for 6.
So
someday we might be able to add an emote slot and add Forges at 6, or like Forge for 6.
Yeah, Forge for 6.
Yeah. That's crits for the people, which you can use to enter to win Ion's End right now. Ion's End Digital, guys. Ion's End Digital is being given away, courtesy Handelabra. You can enter the giveaway right now, guys, in chat. Enter to win. Don't miss out.
Enter to win.
Doing the drawing tomorrow. Doing the drawing tomorrow. Use those crits you just earned from
Use those crits. That's right. You get 5 crits for every key forged.
Every key forged on brand.
Key forged.
Look at Lyle with 6 crits. I mean, $6 up here.
Yeah.
That almost gets you a key, man.
Get out of here, dude.
That's a lose condition.
I don't want to hear anything from you.
I'm gonna play Dextray to capture one. We're gonna play Logos v Logos here. So Dextray, Bookman, Doc McStuffin's coming in.
Yep.
Then we're gonna phase shift Wicca into Urchin just to take
lame.
one more because I want money, dude.
This is so lame, dude.
Give me the money. Give me the money. Steal one for the.
Give that man his money.
Take that man's money. Splash the pot.
He beat me straight up.
Straight up. Okay. I splashed the pot.
Give that man.
Give that man his money. Dude, yeah, max 100 tickets, guys.
Money.
Match 100 tickets, and if you sub, you get 2 times luck. So that would technically be 200 tickets. Good luck. Xbox, you have so many emotes. It's nuts.
Here we go. We're Brobbies.
Hey, buddy.
Troll, Looter, Balder, and then I'm gonna stun all your boys.
Brobnar, baby.
Yeah.
Stand by. We have Pokemon Go problems.
Yeah. No. Let's handle it, dude. Gotta catch them all.
We should spin the wheel. Spin the wheel, man. We should spin the wheel while I help him. So I'm gonna help him. Let's spin the. We're gonna take a spin the wheel break.
We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna spin 2 wheels. The first one is for Jonesy.
Want to see the wheel, Avery? Say yay, Jonesy! Yay!
That's pretty cool, right, Avery?
Pretty cool.
It's like, I don't know, guys.
What'd he get? He made it rain for everyone.
Yo,
Everyone
making
just
it
won
rain.
crits. Courtesy of Jonesy EU. No, crits. We got crits. Like, you guys have tickets to buy and win the giveaway, right? That's awesome. Ion's End. Everyone just got 2.5 tickets. Woo!
Yeah. Woo! And
If I
let's
said, do you
let's
know
spin
the
another
movie
wheel
Wayne's
for
World? Do you know what I'm
Deja
talking
Ma.
Oh, Deja Ma. Oh, geez.
Deja Ma.
Deja Ma. Deja Ma. If I said the movie Wayne's World, you don't know what that is. I'm a bad parent. That's the best movie in the world. Oh, 1 bean for Lyle.
1 bean for me.
Lyle has to eat a bean now.
Want to see me eat a bean, Dave?
Yeah, we're gonna make him watch you eat a bean.
So this bean is canned dog food, or chocolate pudding. What's it gonna be?
Chocolate poop.
Hey.
Oh, no, not poop. Get out of here. All right, here we go.
I can't buy you Pokeballs, dude. Because I
It's
don't
chocolate pudding.
know mom's
It's chocolate
password.
pudding.
I'll have to help you in a little bit, okay?
It's blah blah tea.
Okay.
I think it's blah blah tea.
Yeah. What did you get?
With chocolate pudding.
Oh, he got chocolate pudding. That's easy. That's a good one.
Are you gonna go catch some Pokemon?
Want to see me beat Lyle?
No, he doesn't want to see that.
Thanks for all the support, guys. Appreciate that. Be sure you enter the giveaway, guys. Enter that giveaway. Could have win. So I'm all stunned up. Lyle put Valder over here. That's great. We got Looter Goblin. I know, he's crazy looking, right? Gain 1 each time an enemy creature is destroyed. And Troll. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're going for our 3rd key, Avery. Isn't that pretty amazing? Pretty freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, dude.
I'll help you in just a little bit, Avery. I'm gonna text mommy. Gotta get.
Pass the buck.
You can watch right
I
here.
don't know,
for a little bit.
man. Something about this kid doesn't make me feel like he's sick.
Okay, here we. Yeah, I know. He's so sick, dude. He's like stumbling around. I mean, look at him. He's,
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
hurting.
I
He's
mean,
sweating from his fever
he's
right
in a
now.
Stupor, dude.
I know. Don't you just? I mean, it's. He couldn't go to school like this. He couldn't be in school like
possibly
this.
go to school like that.
How would he possibly be at school learning and broadening his knowledge like this?
I mean, if that's what a 101 fever looks like these days.
Oh, I know. It's just child abuse. Him playing Pokemon Go and oh. Yeah, I know. Exactly. He's hurting, man. He's hurting. Okay, so I'm gonna play.
Says, has anyone seen the new cards from yesterday's Fantasy Flight stream? I have not.
I have not. I've been not really paying attention to Worlds Collide stuff. Really.
I want to be complete surprise.
Yeah, we like it to be as much a surprise as possible. We used to do that with Hearthstone too. But yeah, I mean, I've seen some of it. I've been watching some of it.
Oh,
here. I thought the coolest thing that got posted recently.
Brought a chair in.
Yeah, he brought a chair in. The most recent thing that came out was the original test game that why am I drawing a blank? The creator of this game.
What? Richard Crawford?
Yeah, that he had as the original design of this, called like it used to build towers or something. They put up a picture.
Like Magic the Gathering.
I forgot what it was called, but the original game that Keyforge came from, people posted up, and it was really cool. You can go find it. It's probably in the Discord or it's on the Facebook, the Keyforge Facebook page. You guys can go see it. It was called Technic, I think was the name of it, and you had to build totems. And like stuff like that was the idea of the deck builder.
No, okay.
Or of this game, not deck builder.
Dr. Frostbite says, so no spoilers then, never mind. No, it's fine. It's just
no,
like
you can talk about them.
We're just not actively.
Yeah, totally talk about them.
But you can talk about it. It's not a problem.
Yeah, totally talk about it.
All for One already spoiled it. It said discount Hunting Witch.
Discount Hunting Witch, great. Baby cards. All right, so I'm gonna go Logos actually.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop off these stuns. I'm going to play Scrambler Storm, so you don't play any action cards next turn. Remember, Lyle, no action cards, no cheating.
No action cards? I mean, cool.
And Library of Blabble is coming out. Classic.
Library of that Blabble.
Pop, pop. And then I'll draw 2.
Okay.
I need to teach you this game, right? This is that game we go play like you go play Pokemon. Avery plays Pokemon TCG. He wants to learn this, but you got to learn to read a little bit better. Here, let me get phone.
Yeah.
Go get your phone. I can give you.
All right, we're gonna play Shadows, dude. And we're gonna put a Shadow Self out, and we're gonna put a Dodger out.
Oh, look at you bringing out your Shadow Self.
Yeah, and then we're gonna throw a.
Yes, if you have good behavior, that's right.
Yeah. No, we're gonna discard Bad Penny, I think.
Discard Bad Penny. What kind of monster are you?
I just don't want her back. And that's it, dude. Some solid turns I have these days.
Poke coins, man. Poke coins. That's the nurse. You know, you think Bitcoin is a currency that people should be running up? You should be investing in Poke coin.
Dr. Prospect says there's new Marmook and a couple cool cards with multiple abilities like Mugger Hugger. Okay.
Let me make sure.
A new Marmook. It's like
good. Another Marmook.
Yeah,
I hate that
like
card.
That's
Avery.
it's like a crab with an extra claw.
Lyle loves that card, dude.
Yeah, Marmook.
Okay, I'm gonna do some. How many cards do I have left here? I've
Yeah.
one.
All for one says you just have to believe in the heart of the cards. I am.
Thanks, dude.
It's all about the heart of the cards.
Okay, I'm going Untamed, bruh. Untamed coming out. We're going Hunting Witch.
Yeah.
We're going Hunting Witch, which gets me.
Oh, dude, what a.
We're doing Briar
baby
Grubbling
right now.
to get 2. And already up, dude. What do you think of this board, huh?
Dude, you're such a.
Briar Grubbling has Hazardous 5, so don't you hurt him. You should attack my Briar Grubbling. Don't worry about these Hunting Witches. They're nothing to worry about, dude.
You're a baby,
Just,
dude.
oh, I have to draw. I have to flip this over, move it over,
God.
shuffle, 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 shuffle.
You're such a
to draw
dang
2.
baby right
Dang,
now.
man, that sucks. All right, it's your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play Shadows. We gonna pawn soccer. Wait, no, hold on. I should have kept a bad penny. Just kidding. That's a wrong card. Thought that was another card. We are going to.
Trying to get this to work.
Yeah. We're gonna attack your Hunting Witch with Dodger.
Ow.
And then Shadow Self gonna take that damage.
And you steal 1.
I steal 1. Yeah, that's right.
What's Avery?
And then I'm gonna.
This guy.
Yeah. What else am I gonna do?
What are you doing?
I'm gonna,
Oh, you're still figuring out.
yeah, I'm still figuring it out.
Hunting Witch
I'm
gains you 1
going
each time you play
to,
like a guy. I get. So in this game, you need $6, 6 amber, to forge a key. One of these. And every time at the end of your turn, you have 6. You get to forge one. You get 3 keys, you win the game.
We're gonna bring on Urchin. We're gonna steal 1. Now we're gonna pawn sacrifice this Urchin.
Oh, Urchin getting wrecked.
Yeah. And we're gonna do 3 to this Hunting Witch and to your Dextre.
I loved you, Dexter.
Yeah.
But you can sit on top of my deck now.
Yo, Dextre. And then we're gonna reap with this Shadow Self, dude.
Wow, look at you. I know we have tiny hands.
Wow.
Wow. Look at this guy. Wow. He's at 9. He's at $9.
Wow.
That's pretty good, right? $6 to make a key is 9 more than 6. Yes. 6-year-old approve says
Nice.
that
Nice.
is true. Okay, so I need to make that stop, right, Avery? So we got to do something about that.
No, he doesn't.
So I'm going Shadows.
Okay.
And I'm going to unstun my Urchan.
Yeah.
That's 4-chan of Keyforge, the Urchan.
Yep, exactly. Owen Wilson on the stream. Wow.
9 doll hairs. that just sounds like cryptic. All for one.
Yeah. Like what is that? What was it? Oh yeah, nine Buckleys.
Okay, I'm Buckley's. All right.
Buckleys.
Okay, I'm gonna play Bad Penne. I'm gonna play a Bad Penne.
And another Bad Penne.
I will play Nerd Blast to steal 1.
All right.
And why isn't my discard like stacking over here? It's just garbage time. There we go. I will do 2.
Wow.
I'll do 2 to Looter Goblin.
Oof.
Get
All
right.
right.
He's a free
Where
kill.
the heck did that go?
He's a free kill.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. No, I don't want to do 2 to Looter Goblin. You can let him live, dude. I'll let him live.
Okay.
Who do I want to really take out? I'll take out. Oh no, Shadow Self is here, huh?
Yeah.
2 to Valder.
2 to Boulder.
Yeah. I just realized.
Yeah, my camera's too close.
Naughty the Thief. And I'm gonna play a Relentless Whispers to do 2 to your Looter Goblin to steal 1.
So many babies, dude.
Blam! I now have $6, Avery. That's right. So I check. Then I ready up all my guys to fight again another day or do their things.
Yeah.
And I checked it. Lyle forges a key, though. Avery,
Forges a key,
Lyle
though.
forges
So
a key.
it's not a stop.
Crits for the people.
Crits for the people.
I am winning because I already have 2 keys. Good job. He has how many?
Yeah.
1.
Wow.
I'm going to bring Avery to every single one of my Keyforge events. And he's going to sit next to me and do that.
All right, here we go. We're gonna play Shadows. Shadows.
Okay, let's try this again.
What we do in the Shadows is we play Bait and Switch.
Baby cards.
Yeah, Avery like that, dude. And then we're gonna fight Naughty the Thief with Shadow Self to pop the elusive, and then we're gonna fight him again with Dodger.
Steal one of my things.
Yeah, steal one of your thing. 2 damage goes to Shadow Self. Oh. That's right. We just playing with babies right now.
That's all the babies you're gonna play?
That's all the babies I'm gonna play. Yeah.
Bye, baby.
Yeah, buy baby cards.
Bye, baby.
Hold on, Eve. This thing's bugging out.
Out. Matt says, "Too bad, Penny," with a sad face.
Do you feel hot? Do you feel like you got a fever or anything, bud? Are you okay? You're warm. You don't have a fever? Okay. My turn?
Yep.
Okay. What did you even do last turn? You just attacked me with a bunch of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Let's go Logos, dude. Let's go Logos. Let's draw a card.
Yeah.
Let's reap. Draw a card. Let's go Time Traveler. Draw 2 cards.
So baby right now. Just a bunch of babies.
Tons of babies, dude. Tons of babies going down right now.
6 babies.
I need more babies. So I'm gonna play Dextray over here. Capture one of yours.
Yep.
I'm gonna Scrambler Swarm, so you can't play action cards.
gosh.
So there will be too much to protect if I get there. I will play Titan Mechanic over here, so keys cost 5.
Ugh.
Dad, I can Amber key.
I can't. For cheap, Avery. For cheap. For
Scrambler
cheaper.
Storm is
'Cause he makes my keys cost 1
Scrambler
less.
Storm is such a baby.
It's a jerk card, dude. It's a jerk card, and that's why we play it.
It's like one of the biggest babies there is.
What is Avery gonna do? I mean, what is Avery gonna do? You know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna play Help from Future Self for an Amber. Because I think you scared right now that you can't play action. You can't play your Too Much to Protect. You already played your Bait and Switch. I mean,
Well,
what are
I
you gonna
can't play
do?
the Bait and Switch anyway.
Fight me with Dodger? I mean, you got.
Scrambler Storm.
I'm just saying, dude. I'm just saying you can't use action cards. I'm checking at 5, and I have 7. Over to you, sir. And I draw 1.
Dodger. Can't attack me. Dodger. Flap, flap.
Hold on, this is bugged out, Eve. I gotta figure this out. It's your turn, dude. I gotta.
Yeah, I know it's my
nice,
turn.
or I'm not gonna do this.
Well, I can't play action cards.
Yo, shuffle your discard? Oh yeah, I guess I do.
Yeah,
That's right. I would still do it even though I don't pull Time Traveler.
Oh, okay. Asterisk on this game.
This is just putting my. Dude, you don't want me to do this. I'm happy to do this right now. I'm happy to put my
There's
discard.
an
back.
asterisk on this game.
Oh yeah, okay. I was nerfing myself, and you want an asterisk? Sure, man.
Yeah. I don't think I can stop you because I can't play action cards.
Can't play him, dude.
Yeah, and then all I have is this Dodger on the board. So I think this is it. What a little.
That's it.
Hold on.
Lyle's holding on.
I'm gonna finish my turn. But I can't play that, can't play that, can't play that, or can't play that.
Why is this?
Man.
Are you okay?
I mean-
Eating food? Don't do
Yeah, that might be it.
That's it.
That might be it. Let's say Brobnar. I'm gonna throw out Headhunter. I'm gonna put Troll into Titan Mechanic. Take 6 damage, and then I'm gonna put Valder into into your Time Traveler, and then that's basically it. Yeah.
Oh, into my Time Traveler, no. Forge is a key.
And then discard War Song. That's it.
Forge is our key. Woo! We win every round. So I'm celebrating the win because it's fun to win and beat Lyle. But this is called the Gauntlet test.
Yeah.
So the idea should be this is my best deck, and I'm trying to win. I had some misplays earlier, but cheers, Lyle, cheers, Lyle. But if you guys are jumping in late, I don't know what's going on here, Avery. We're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, if you're jumping in late, basically what's happening is Chris brought what he considers his best deck. I'm gonna play against it with three of my decks, and then we're sort of testing his deck to see its strength.
Yeah,
here.
we're trying to hurt my deck. So I'll go to 23 wins. So I'm 23-6 with this deck on the Crucible and across all the things. So I think like I bumbled earlier. I could have had a much bigger turn with my shadows earlier. I maybe would have gained me an amber, but it would definitely gain me more board control, I think, if I'm recalling back correctly. I think otherwise, see, my biggest thing with this, especially on the Crucible, has been that I don't know what's going on here, dude. Has been that I find I play this deck too fast, and I miss out on the most optimal plays. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's okay. I mean, the thing about that deck is you can play it fast because it's not that difficult to pilot. Like a lot of that deck sort of, I feel like, plays itself because the cards are so good, you know? And so even if you bumble and you don't optimize your play completely, it's still very fast. It's still very good. You know what I mean?
It can be, yeah.
And so
it definitely is.
Yeah, the problem I had with playing with you in that game was I have a lot of, if you look at my deck list, I have a lot of baby cards in shadows and stuff, but I didn't get any of these answers until mid to late game. You had already forged 2 keys by the time I picked up Bait and Switch, Miasma, Too Much to Protect. Like, you know what I mean? Like I had a lot of Brobnar, so you saw me playing a lot of Brobnar turns. I had Logos stuff, and then the shadows that I did have were Bad Penny, Moon Cursor, Shadow Self Urchin. It's like not the stuff that I really needed. So bad draws on my end, but and that's particularly bad against Chris's deck because it moves so fast.
Yeah,
and
I mean yours is fast too. I remember when you posted up the if I'll throw this right into chat right now. I think my E rating was just slight. You have a 21.25 E rating in your ARC for speed, which is great. I think mine is technically 22.
Yeah.
So if we just went by the E rating, I'm slightly high. I mean, like we're pretty much comparable, but like. No, you're right. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of this deck. And I think a lot of times I find if you're going to beat me on board, which you did a lot of the times, you had me with those Brobnar.
Well, that's the thing. I kept a hand, my opening hand I kept because it was loaded up Brobnar, and I know that you don't have board stuff. And so I was just like, okay, well, I can dominate here, and I don't need and I can sort of pick up my answers later, you know?
Yeah.
But I should have mulliganed maybe to have at least one answer in my hand for amber mitigation.
Right.
Just to have it in the back pocket. I hate having them early. I like having more active things to play. And so when I saw that I had a handful of like basically creatures in the beginning, I was like, oh, this should be good for me. But you know, it's tough.
Yeah. No.
Good game though.
Yeah, it was a good game. It was a good game. But yeah, I was scared. I was sitting there going, "Oh man, if he can lock down his Brobnar." But what I like about this deck, what I like about my deck that I've been testing here, like I said, is that I can kind of really get to answers. I mean, I have baby cards like Nepenthe and Witch of the Eye, stuff like that I can pull out the answers I need, which I think have been really helpful. So like in that game, I used my Nepenthe, which I could have pulled Help from Future Self if I needed Cycle, which would have been a cool next level play. But at the time, I was like, if I can gain one more Amber, it'll put me at 6, put me on the key. And so I grabbed my what's it called, Nocturnal Maneuver, so that I could exhaust your 3 Brobs and just be like, all right, this is giving me one more turn and stopping you there. I think was what the play was. So Looking for those things, and that's what practicing kind of gets you, right? Throwing me in various situations and figuring out, oh crap, how do I react?
Yeah.
And this deck helps me react. That's what I love about this deck. I have the ability to react and cycle. All right, man. So you want to try again? You're bringing out a new deck. What's the new deck?
I'm gonna bring out a new deck.
Want to throw
this
the link in
this
chat?
deck I don't have a lot of plays with. But it did really well for me when I was playing on the Crucible on stream the other day. And so it's an AOA deck, and I'm gonna just see how well it does. I'm gonna have to delete this because it's not spawning.
Yeah, something's been. I don't know if Sky Jedi's still in chat. Yes, better to have answers than questions. That's the luck. Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think by playing your decks at least 30 times, 30 games per deck, you'll definitely start finding how many answers you have, right, Saluk? It's best to be put in tons of different weird situations.
It's hard to play that many. Okay, this deck isn't loading completely.
Yeah, so what we've been having, Sky Jedi, is some issues with
Well, you know what he's gonna say.
Deck
Update
pulls.
your deck builder.
Yeah, update the deck builder, right? But like, yeah, it's pulling like 90% of the deck or 99% and then getting hung up on like one last percent. So we have to end up deleting it, re-request it, delete it, re-request it, delete it, re-request it. I don't know if that's a thing. I'm on it, says Sky Jedi. So I don't know if it's a server side. It's trying to do it, dude. You're just gonna...
Yeah, it's an image load. It's like it can't load. I get load image failed unsupported format.
See how that's spinning? Go upstairs.
It's not.
And when that stops spinning and you get coins, then come back
All
downstairs.
right, boom.
Okay?
All right, I got it.
Don't buy anything with him. Okay, he's got
That
it.
one worked.
All right, we're heading back into game number 2, guys. So what's this deck?
This deck, I only have like 10 games on it.
I need you to post the link in chat.
Yeah, it's hard to know if this is actually like a really good deck or not.
Can you post the link in chat?
But, I did it went like 8-2 on my Crucible SAS run. So it's like it's a low SAS, but it was doing fairly well. So
Wow, can you post the link in chat?
Was that?
Post the link in chat.
Oh, hold on.
So I can pull any of this information.
Yeah.
Lau, can you post the link in chat? Lau, can you post the link in chat?
Sorry.
I was starting to type it out in chat. So I can pull it up and we can see what you're talking about.
Yeah. So if you look at the SAS and stuff, it's like actually not that.
Oh, I clicked the
great.
wrong link.
It's a 73. But it did better than I thought it would on the Crucible. And
I remember the name of this deck.
So we'll see.
I remember the name of this deck. The Miss of New Stream Crossing. Okay. So here it is. Let's take a look at the deck list. What's so cool?
So like I just didn't think this was going to perform that well, and it ended up surprising me. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that I think it just has good amber generation for me and good stall. So it has an E of 22, and free markets and Oath of Poverty do work if I can get them right. And it's gotten enough answers with the double miasmas and stuff. And the double charrettes and the Schuler and things. So it's a bit more of an annoying deck.
Yeah.
Rather than like the beat you in the face deck that I just played.
A lot more actions in this compared to creatures.
Yeah. So the 3 bad pennies is the part why I didn't think the deck was going to perform that well.
Triple bad penny.
But I end up I just discard those.
Dude, triple bad pennies, dude.
Literally.
Oubliette's annoying. I mean, especially if you can get to my my time traveler. Yeah, that'll slow me down a little bit, or get rid of my witches and stuff. You can start picking me off, dude. Picking me off.
So we'll see.
Cool.
See how this.
I like it, dude. I like the challenge, dude. Let's go. Let's see.
Besides, it's just like wanna. Although I'm replaying Shadows here, wanted to play a couple different other houses.
Yeah, no,
so
that's
it was
awesome.
Logos Brobnar, now it's Dis and Sanctum. So.
And once again, guys, I'm playing. Well, we're testing the Charmer. You just gotta wait. You gotta be patient, okay?
Yeah, because it's quick camp. I'm going to be playing with 3 bad pennies. You're going to play 2 bad pennies. It's going to be like all bad pennies all the time.
Yeah. Avery's asking if whoever loses should have to eat a bean. But no, the way the beans work is for every 250, and if they spin for it. So I don't think we owe any spins, and I don't think we've had any direct donate. What are we at? We're just over 75% towards the next giveaway. I know. Everybody loves it. What?
Okay, that was physics.
Was that a Maije dice roll right there?
Yeah.
Oh, the big 4. Avery is right, though, says Jonesy. Jonesy says you're right. A 1, so I'm going second again.
And I'm first. Let's see.
Do something what? Do some ironing on Crit's deck? That's right.
Maybe I shouldn't have picked this deck.
I'm second, right? So I'm 5.
Yeah. I'm absolutely
No,
gonna
6.
mulligan
What am I
this
doing?
deck.
I'm drawing 6 cards.
Yeah, I'm absolutely mulliganing that.
All right, let's see what we can do here.
Perhaps should have brought another deck, everybody.
So I got to pick my good starting hand here. See if I can get a good start.
Sean says I really need that die to be bigger. Yeah, I know. It's for Sky Jedi's bad eyes.
Sky Jedi's eyes.
Sky Jedi's eye.
All right, I'm going to mulligan this.
Okay.
Do you know what mulligan means, Avery?
Yes.
Dude, mean.
Draw the card.
Hey, good job, dude.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah.
Sure does. Okay, your turn, dude.
You're confirmed good dad again. All right.
I'm trying to get him Poke coins right
All
now.
right. Sanctum, Baron, Munchausen.
Yeah, it's not working. All right, he's coming out with the Baron Munchausen. Discard a Sanctum card from your hand. Baron captures 1.
Yeah.
All right, you're just gonna discard all.
I
the
lost.
Sanctum
I lost
cards
a
next
game
turn,
in
right?
Sealed last night because this dude played Baron Munchausen and he discarded 5 cards. We went to time and so we both had 2 keys, and so it was basically who had the most amber.
Well, you an architect,
He dropped
right?
that guy, discarded his whole hand.
Was that
He
architect?
captured 5, and then he won by 1.
Was that architect?
No.
All right, I'm gonna go Logos, dude. I'm gonna get out my Blabble.
Yeah, Balabble.
Richard Smocko.
Okay.
I'm then gonna phase shift into Witch of the Eye. Boop,
Okay.
boop.
Classic. Classic.
Phase shift means I can play a card from a different house. I'll draw 5.
All right, we're gonna play Sanctime. We're gonna throw Baron into your Witch of the Eye. I'm gonna take 2 damage.
Oof.
Witch of the Eye dead, and then we're gonna play Gorm of Potion of Invulnerability, and then Potion of Vulnerability.
Okay.
Yep.
All the artifacts in here.
Yep.
Like a pouch? Yes. Okay. Good play, dude. Dude, why are the Pokemon servers garbage right now? Hold on. I'm like going between phones here.
Yeah. Skyjay says I optimized the card builder so much it's now fast for the API. Nice.
Thanks, dude.
He optimized it so much that's actually it's the fastest thing alive now.
Wow. It's
Yeah.
the Flash, basically. It's basically Flashpoint.
Basically what's happening, he's waiting for the technology to get better to catch up to how fast the deck builder is.
That makes sense. All right, so I'm going to go
Yeah.
Logos, dude.
Jim Bay
I'm gonna
87
blabble.
says, where can I download this app to play Keyforge? This is the ultimate Keyforge mod for Tabletop Simulator. So I'm going to put Keyforge mod right there. So SkyJ put the link for Tabletop Sim. You can purchase that on Steam, and the mod is a free mod.
Yeah. You just got to buy Tabletop Sim. Sure.
Yep.
And if you're deck builder fans, guys, you guys are winning crits from all your donations, your subbing, and all that. So get in on the Ions In digital giveaway that's available right now. You're just going to have to go wait for this. See if it ever goes through, okay? Go upstairs, don't press anything, and just see if it comes through. If after a while it hasn't, come back down and let me know. Because it's just bugged out right now, buddy. Okay, let's see. I'm going Logos, right? I already drew a card.
Mm-hmm.
I am then going to... Okay, I'm trying to figure out my order here. I'm going to Time Traveler.
Oh.
What? What was that? What was that? Did I hear something? I thought I heard something. I thought I heard like a... Oh. I'm then going to Dextray.
Yeah.
Capture one of your $2 here, dude. I'm going to Scrambler Storm, so you can't play action cards next turn. Don't try. Don't even try, dude.
You're such a butt, dude.
Stop thinking about it. Don't do it again, dude. I'll make you do it twice. Stop.
Oh
Stop
my
thinking
God,
about
dude.
it. I've told you
You're-
twice. Don't make me tell you a third time, dude. Do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? I'm going to put... Reap.
Okay. Classic.
And then I'm going to draw one.
Okay. We're gonna do shadows. We're gonna purge your time traveler.
No! You
Yeah.
saved that for then.
Yeah, boy.
Saved.
Yeah, saved.
I did a bad play then. I was stupid. Chat knows I was stupid. I got greedy.
Yeah. Bad penny, bad penny.
I've got greed right now. Chat knows it. Chat, the chat room. Where's the phone? Are you watching the phone? You got to keep your eye on it. That's your duty. I went straight greed. Okay. Okay. That's it. That's your game. That's what you're gonna play.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay.
That's how you live your life, dude. That's how you want to live your
That's kind of how I live my life.
life. I'm gonna go Logos then. I'm gonna Blabble.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Help from Future Self.
Mm-hmm.
Flip this basically just to shuffle my discard and get a buck. I'm then going to Reap and Reap.
Okay.
And I'll check at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, where are your
7?
baby cards, dude? I don't draw. Is it still doing it?
Okay. All right.
I even left it there and it didn't go off.
All right, we're gonna do Sanctum. That's what I think we're gonna do.
We'll throw that away.
7,
Do you have trash cans here?
8.
It's food. Go throw it away upstairs, please. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna play Sanctum.
Sanctum.
We're gonna reap with this boy right here. We're gonna play Obeyed the Grim. We're gonna capture 3.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. And then we're gonna play Oath of Poverty, so I get an amber for that. It destroys 3
you're one of
artifacts,
these
so I get
guys.
6 amber for that.
He's one of these guys. It's one of these fast decks. I see.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that I didn't see that.
Okay. I did
So
mention
mad.
it.
Stop playing double penny decks. You're making me nauseous.
It's in so little you couldn't see it. Because I got it back to time.
Anybody
Hey,
know
you're
why
up, dude.
I'm up. Anybody know why the Pokemon servers are being so bad right now? I would appreciate an answer. Okay, let's see.
All the pennies, Matt.
All
Only
the pennies, all day.
Yeah, only penny decks.
Pennies for decks. Pennies for decks.
Yeah. Penny judgment.
All right. So, how do I do this?
Yeah, what you gonna do, man?
I don't know. I'm dealing with your garbage plays here mostly. A lot of trash you just threw here, but
Yeah.
I think dealing with your garbage is important. So I'm gonna go Logos, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's just feeling like I'm playing this game really badly. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna put Research Smako into Abu Dhabi.
Okay, you can put 1 damage on him.
And I archive this.
It's going to be hot.
So this gets archived.
Another round.
I'm then gonna put Dextray into your Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
Giving you this, and he goes to the top of my deck. Probably should have done that in another order. And then I'm gonna be done. So I'll check at 4, 7. Checking at 7. Lyle forges the first key, first to the egg.
That's right. First to the egg.
And I'm behind here. I'm behind in this game. The deck building mod is the older version. Yeah, it is. I have 7 actually, so that's good, right?
Okay. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. All right, we're gonna play. We're gonna play Dis.
Oh, we maybe need to update it. Let's see. Let's see.
Yeah, we're gonna play Dis. We're gonna give you 3 chains.
DJ 3 chains. Oh.
DJ 3 chains. Okay. That's first.
Get chained on.
Yep.
Binding
And
irons.
then we're gonna play.
Baby card.
Then we're gonna play Exhume and get an Ambler.
It needs to be updated. Okay.
We're gonna play Exhume and then we're gonna bring back Abu Dhabi.
Cool. Do you
Who's
play
gonna
it?
capture 3.
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Wow, that's annoying.
Yep.
Dude, fine. Just be the most dis baby you can think about being.
Dude, you have the babiest deck there is. Okay.
You're just being a baby.
I don't wanna.
I mean, this is why
I
you're
don't
supposed to
wanna
be
hear
hurting
it.
me, dude.
I don't want to
Hurting
hear
my
it.
feelings, man.
And then I'm gonna put Soul Keeper on this bad penne
Aren't you special?
right here. Yeah.
Who plays that card?
And then so I'm gonna say gonna say check, dude.
All right, Lyle's moving. Lyle's moving and moving. Okay. You know, I'm gonna say I did bumble in this game, but that's fine. I just have to. I have to dig myself out, right?
What, Bumblebird? Play a little Bumblebird.
Bumblebird. All right, so I'm playing Shadows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna play Relentless Whispers. Avery, please. I'll do 2 to Bad Penny.
Okay.
Steal 1. I'll then play Naughty the Thief, Umbra, Bad Penny.
Okay.
So there's some dudes on the table. You know, we gotta get some games. We gotta get some guys on the table here. Boom, boom,
Okay.
boom. And I'm checked at 6.
You're checked at 6, he says.
Can't. Reduce and draw 3 to 5. Lose a chain, go to 5. Can't, dude, you're sick.
Chain,
Remember? You're
jump
sick right now.
5.
You're supposed to be sitting down resting, right? Avery says he wants to go to the FLGS. And I'm like, no, you're homesick right now. And you look so you're like deathly ill right now, dude.
Yeah, deathly ill, dude. Deathly hallows, dude. All right, we're gonna play. We're gonna play Shadows.
What you're gonna do here soon?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're gonna play Shadows. We're gonna throw Bad Penny into your Bad Penny.
Bad Penny v Bad Penny.
Penny v Bad Penny. Then we're gonna play Miasma. So you can't forge.
Baby cards.
Then we're gonna play Hidden Stash.
Does that archive something? Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna archive this card. Then we're gonna discard both Bad Pennies.
Sad.
And
sad.
Yeah. And what we got? Steal, steal, steal. Yeah. Steal, steal, steal. All right, that's it.
You done? You done being a baby about everything?
Yeah, yeah.
All right, so it's my turn, right?
Yep, and you don't forge.
I don't forge because you're big baby man.
Mm-hmm.
Big baby man. Forgot what's in my archive. Hold up. Okay, we're good.
Hold up.
My turn. So
Yep.
I will play Shadows. And I will fight things. I'm going to fight with Umbra into Abu Dhabi and steal 1.
Okay.
I will then action to steal 2.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 you have.
And I will discard my Bad Penny so I can clear a chain.
Okay.
Oh, I gave myself a chain, so down to 1 chain left. Spam, spam,
Okay.
spam, spam, spam. Why is the Pokemon server not working? Of course.
My phone.
All right, we're gonna play Shadows.
Phones are worse.
Yeah, we're gonna play Shadows. We're gonna play Dusk Chronicles. Get an Amber. If you have more than me, I will draw a card. So I'm gonna draw a card.
Dude, draw your card.
Okay.
No, if you have more than... Oh, if I have more than you, you draw a card.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I'm gonna play Whistling Darts and do 1 damage to everybody. Get an Amber. And then I'm gonna play Whistling Darts again and do 1 damage to all your creatures.
Okay, we're all dead, dude.
Yeah, you're all dead. And then I'm gonna play Miasma.
Oh my god, what a jerk. Talk about baby cards.
Yeah. And that's it, dude.
When I'm sick, I like to go into the FLGS. Yeah, we're not supposed to be doing that when you're 6. Because that's the world. You're not. You're supposed to go... You're taking a nap soon, dude. That's the way it works. You don't get to watch cartoons. You don't get to do all the fun stuff. Lyle's mean. Why is Lyle so mean, Avery? All right, so my turn?
Yes, it is your turn. You don't forge.
No, I don't. Lyle, I don't.
Yeah.
I am not forging. You are correct.
Yeah.
Let's get nuts, dude. Let's go Logos. I'm gonna draw a card. This is kind of a weird play. I think. Oh, I was gonna pull my archive too. Sorry.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna play Dextray.
Yeah.
Take 1 from you. Ugh, I don't know why I did this. Scrambler Storm, so you can't play action cards.
Okay.
And then I'm going to discard Titan Mechanic.
Wow. Okay. Wow.
Wow. And that's over to you, dude. I'll lose a chain. Go to 5.
All right. I'm gonna forge a key.
And you forge a key. Lyle forges a key. Man, this is what I'm saying. Man. I can't catch up here. This is bad news bears right now. Okay, guys. It's comeback game right now.
Comeback game.
Why aren't you going to?
Because Lyle keeps stopping me from forging. He's cheating and playing baby cards that make the game not work. That's what a baby card is. And why is this happening? Anyone in chat familiar with Pokemon Go know why this just keeps happening right now? The spinning Pokeball of death. Like, this is worse than the the Mac ball of death. Like, it just freezes when I try to purchase things in the Pokemon Go store, man. What's up with that? Missing out on cash, Niantic.
I can't play any...
Avery won't shake you.
Yeah, I can't play any of that. So I think what I'm going to do is...
discard every Sanctum card you have?
Well, I'm thinking about it. I am playing Sanctum.
Weird.
I am playing Sanctum. So 1, 2...
Y'all come back. You yell come back as the game runs off without you? Yeah, generally you yell that.
All right, yeah, we're gonna play Sanctum. We're gonna double reap here. So we lose 1 off of this thing, but we gain 1, 2.
I'm gonna let it just kind of do its thing for a sec, and then
and then we're gonna play out.
Don't look at the store or anything. Go play the game for a little bit, and then we'll check it. Let the server catch up with you.
Then we're gonna play Chale here. We're gonna play.
Oh, the trainer club is offline. Oh. Maybe.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that, and then we're actually gonna. We're actually gonna discard a couple of Sanctum cards just to capture a couple of these.
Have fun, dude.
Okay. Yep. Now you're up.
That one, the biggest one. All right, so I forge.
So you do forge. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forged a key. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes! Rickster says, yeah, can you buy anything in the store, though, Rickster? I'm not saying go buy something in the store, but I'm just trying to get him Poke Coins right now, and it's, like, impossible. And if Rickster, are we friends on there yet? Because I need one more friend. If anybody is, I know Sky Jedi is my friend on there already, who doesn't log in and check his gifts. Sky Jedi hasn't sent me a gift in a while. Rickster, we should be friends, dude. Go into the Discord. Add me. Let's be friends. Let's be Poke friends, dude.
Poke friends.
Let's be the best. You know who's not my friend? She's probably gone now, but Stephanie Straw is not my Poke friend.
Oh, really?
She's not. What kind of support is that?
Is she gone from the world of Pokemon?
She's in.
Or she was like, I don't need this boy. I don't need this boy as my friend.
No, she just hasn't.
Rickster says, PM me your code.
It's in the Discord thing. I'd have to look it up. Hey, sit down, please. Or we're not getting anything, okay? You gotta be a good 6-year-old. Sound like impossible. He's the best 6-year-old. Ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ooh.
Race to the
I'm in
A.
a bad place right now. I'm gonna go Untamed. I'm not happy with my life. I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna Vigor and heal my Dexter, so I only get 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna Witch of the Eye over here to get 1. I'm good.
Good?
I go draw 4 cards.
Okay. We are gonna play these. Yeah, we are going to play these.
Stupid plays.
And we're gonna pick up the archive.
Oh, here it comes, guys. Here comes the big baby plays right now.
Yeah.
So I said go play it for a little bit.
Here we go. We're gonna Pain Reaction this Hunting Witch. So it's gonna deal 2 damage, and if it kills it, it does 2 damage to its neighbor.
No, don't kill my Dexter, no.
Yeah, and then we're gonna...
Ooh, Rickster, see? We need friends. Go into the Discord. Guys, join our Pokemon Go Discord, and everyone's put their things in there. You guys can be friends.
Alright, and then we're gonna Pain Reaction your Dexter.
You have 2 of these. Okay.
Yeah. So
I'll just scoot this over.
Scoot that over. That's right.
Top of the deck.
And then we're gonna banish your Witch of the Eye to your archive.
My oh my.
Yeah. And then we're gonna play Streak and a Charette. Capture these and say check.
Check's at 7, and I have nothing. Man, that's what I'm saying, man. You really shut me down with this deck. We're gonna have to play again with this matchup, huh?
Yeah, I mean, we could play again this matchup.
So you only played these two
if
bros?
I win. What was that?
You only played these two bros?
Yep, just those two. Yep. So no life web action for you.
I don't think there's anything I can do. I'm gonna go Logos. YOLO. I knew what I was gonna draw. What am I thinking?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Dexter. 1. Scrambler Storm. You can't play action cards. Neener. Ah.
Yo Logos.
Yo Logos. I'm gonna phase shift.
That's really amazing, Saluk.
If you'd only played one more creature, I could have life webbed you, but I can't. Phase shift into life web. Done. You win. Oh, Lyle Fort's the third king.
Wow, dude.
Crushed me, dude.
Gosh.
Well done.
Maybe I need to just bring like middle to low 70s decks to beat this one.
Hold up. Where's my... You beat me, but you beat me. There's my library access. That would have been
dude,
nice.
I had some good stuff.
There it is. Loft in the Woods. That's what I was looking for.
Dude, I had Sack of Coins, I had Arati Wrist Clocks, I had Maruk.
Yeah. Dude, this deck good.
Equalize is actually really good in this deck because I have so much capture that I can actually move things around.
Wow.
And then I had the Lash of Broken Dreams, dude.
I mean, this was just annoying because I couldn't get to, my only counter for that is my Lost in the Woods. Like, if I can get to this and I can bounce them.
You don't have a lot of clear.
Yeah, so looks like it's not a bad looking AOA deck. Yeah, you were able to control this and you played really well. I mean, you know, aiming for my Time Traveler, knowing I have a Time Traveler in the deck was a smart move. I don't know if you aimed for it, you just sort of had the card at the time, right?
I was thinking about mulliganing my hand, but I had Oubliette. Oh, wait, no, I did mulligan. Yeah, I mulliganed.
And got Oubliette?
And obviously. I got Oubliette, yeah.
Okay.
But I also got two bad pennies with that mulligan. So
let me ask you this. With that deck, if you'd gotten Oubliette in your first draw, would you have held it?
Yes.
Really? And you would have just held it the whole game waiting for Time Traveler to come out?
Well,
I mean, really?
Well, I mean, it depends on the other cards. Like, I wouldn't have, like, if I had a crappy hand and Oubliette, then no, I would have mulliganed it.
Right.
But since I had other houses, and I mean, when I mulliganed, I ended up with like a pretty good Sanctum draw, but then I ended up with Oubliette, bad penny, and I was like, well, that's just, if I had that as an opening hand, I would have thrown it.
Okay.
But yeah, it's really interesting, guys, because this deck, when you look at SAS ratings, it's a 73. It's not very good. And but it is a 65 in the AERC, I believe, which is one of my highest in like AERC.
So this is Lyle's deck, yeah. 73. Look at that. I mean, it's fast. It is a fast deck again.
It's fast. It's
about as fast as your other
deck.
It's
a fast deck, and it has enough answers.
Congratulations, Steve. That's awesome. High five.
With capture, but it doesn't do well against decks that can clear my board because it's all capture based. Right. And so it's good against you, but it's not good against a lot of things,
which I was saying at the beginning is my big weak spot in this deck. Yeah. So it's a big weak spot for this deck is if you get ahead of me on board, and a lot of times it's like amber mitigation. I have some, but I would love a gateway because my only thing
I don't think it's amber mitigation for you, because that last game with our first game, I mean, I couldn't forge a key because you were mitigating all my amber.
I was drawing the right things. I mean, I got a lot of stuff in shadows that helps. I mean, it does help.
Yeah.
I mean, Dexter, sort of okay. It's just annoying.
Yeah.
I never got my cycle in that last game. I never got to library access. I never got a good cycle. I think I had an awful Time Traveler turn. I mean, like, I threw it out there and then you purged it, so it was just complete disaster. And then I was never able to keep moving. I wasn't able to get through my deck. I don't think I got through my deck once because I also
if I can prevent you from cycling your deck, then I've won. Matt says he's looking at a new league mode. The thoughts right now is that you bring a deck that's 75 SAS, at least 75, and I think we went with 60 or less AERC. Okay. And every week you can play the deck 2 points for a win, 1 for a loss. After 20 points, you have to bench the deck and bring a new one. Oh, retiring. I like that.
Oh, this is your local. This is a local
Yeah.
new league mode. You're saying?
Oh, and then at
Alright.
the end of the
Allow it
season,
to
you
win.
bring all your bench decks and do some plays with all the ones that got enough points to retire. That's kind of cool. Wait, so what's the SAS part? You have to bring a deck that's 75 SAS. Like, what if you don't have a deck that's 75, or is it at minimum or at maximum? Oh, 75 or less with an 60 AERC or less. All right, cool. So no one's bringing like
75 or
OP
less. It's
stuff.
75.
It's all kind of like cool
Figure out
mid-rangey.
ways to work.
Yeah, mid-rangey decks. I like that. That's actually kind of
You
cool.
can go play, dude.
All right, so do you want a
It's broken.
rematch on this
The
one? Or do you want me
servers
to
are
play a
down
different
right
deck?
Let's. I mean, I mean, I'd like to try again. I'd like to give it one more
Okay.
try. I know it's kind of boring to watch, but I kind of want to do that match one more time. Because I mean, since we're here practicing, I feel like I feel like it's a good matchup. It's a good challenging matchup. You have big dudes in Sanctum that I have to deal with. I mean, I've dealt with them in the past, but yeah, it's crazy. I'm second again, man. That's fine.
All right.
Whatever. Second all day, every day.
All day, every day. Matt says the intent is to play with mediocre decks that you have maybe have benched,
6.
try them out again, and play the game in a very skill-dependent format. So yeah, that's cool because right now the only format we have for people to play bad decks is reversal, right? And then everyone's really bringing like bottom of the barrel stuff. So that's cool what you're setting up because it gives you legitimate good play with sort of your mid-range decks.
I'm mulliganing. I mean, you're supposed to say you're mulligan first, but I'm mulliganing.
I think I'm going to.
Yeah, that's what Lyle's been doing with his climb,
Yeah,
and that's what
I'm
I've
gonna
been
keep-
loving doing is just digging
Yeah.
back. And I'm actually the way I've been choosing decks is rather than just playing through them, I look for things that I'm seeing work when I play on the Crucible against good. I go, wow, I like that combo, I like this, and I look into my collection and see if I have a deck with that card in it, and then I start playing that deck. I don't even look at its power level. I just start practicing with it and go, wow, this actually is a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, this deck that I'm playing, Chris, right now, I would never have chosen to play against Chris, his best deck, unless because I was doing that whole Crucible SAS climb, I discovered that this deck plays a lot better than just what I imagined from looking at the deck list and maybe like doing like 2 games with Chris before, So yeah, it's nice to play the mid-range decks just to see what's out there because sometimes things play a lot better than you think.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play.
For sure.
We are going to play Sanctum, and we're gonna play Maruk.
Ooh, another capture butt. So you've got a big Sanctum.
Didn't even get to play this one last
You've
time.
got a big Sanctum breakdown going on with your deck here. Okay, I think I just need to do some stuff. So I'm gonna go Shadows. I'm gonna steal nothing. I'm gonna put a Smiling Ruth, and then I'm gonna Naughty the Thief.
Wow.
I'm all set up, dude. Your turn, dude.
All right, ultimate
see.
power here, man. Ultimate power.
I guess.
Y'all elusive,
Yes,
right?
man, Transformers is doing better in your area, ETG. Yeah, same here. Same here, man. It seems
All right,
that
we're just gonna reap with Maruk, and then throw out a Chale. Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. Did you even bring
Charlie,
her
why
out?
don't
Man,
you
you've
go-
got
why don't
like
you get over here?
creatures. All your creatures are like Sanctum creatures.
Yeah.
Which is annoying. So I'm gonna go.
Logos.
No, dude. No. I'm gonna go Untamed.
Oh wow, look.
Let's do some stuff, dude. I'm gonna go Witch of the Eye, Briar
Right.
Grubbling, and I'm gonna play a Vigor for $1. That's it.
Look at that, dude. Look at you playing the creature game, dude.
Someone's gotta
Look
play a
at
game,
you.
dude. Just keep it low, Avery, please. Thank you.
All right, we're gonna play Shadows. We're gonna play Whistling Darts, so 1 damage to all you bros.
Dying. Oh, Hamilton.
So by Urchin, by Smiling Ruth.
You did.
Okay, boom. Then we're gonna play
You did.
Hidden Stash.
Archiving a card, getting a buck.
We're getting a buck. We're gonna archive this card. And then we're gonna throw Bad Penny away, man.
Slowed you down, huh? She was slowing you
Yeah.
down.
You're up. This is Matt loves seeing this. discarding of bad penny. You know what? Matt doesn't even like seeing discarding bad penny because that means that bad penny's in your deck, and Matt hates that.
Yeah, Matt don't.
Just
like
kidding. I retract that statement.
I'm gonna go.
I still triggered him.
I'm going to Untamed.
Yep.
I'm going to Reap.
Mm-hmm.
And Reap.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to my discard pile to get a card.
Matt says I like seeing her purged.
I'm gonna take out Vigor again. I'm then gonna play Vigor for $1 to heal 1 off my Weech of the Eye. So I don't get the extra because it was only 1. I'm then gonna play Nocturnal Maneuver to 0 those dudes out. I got
You're
my
just
buck,
a
right?
butt, dude.
I got my buck for that, I believe. And then I'm gonna play my Nepenthe Seed baby card out.
Okay, little babies.
All right, it's your turn, dude.
Okay, we're gonna play Dees. We're gonna banish your Witch of the Eye to your archive.
Go to sleep. Sleep well, my princess.
And then we're gonna Pain Reaction your Naughty the Thief, so both of those guys die.
Just punching guys. Punching guys
Just
in the face.
punching guys. And then what are we gonna do?
I don't know,
We're gonna
pretty
play
lame turn.
we're gonna play a Streak over here.
Pretty lame turn, I would say.
And we're gonna play a Charette. Wait, no, we're not gonna play a Charette. Just kidding. We're gonna play a Schuler and steal one.
Look at
Then
this
we're
guy.
gonna play this Charette.
Look at this guy.
And now we're gonna steal this thing.
Look at this guy.
And now we're gonna put Soul Keeper on the Charette, dude.
Wow.
Wow.
This is annoying. This is annoying.
This is annoying, dude. I feel like Matt would be proud of my plays today.
This is
All right.
annoying. All right, so what can I do? String of the flank, opponent reveal 1 less card during draw step. Right. Roy.
And I guess I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I guess that's the end of my turn because I don't have any cards in my hand. Okay.
Uncool. All right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to play Untamed. Apparently.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull my archive.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's my deck. Discard.
Yeah, and remember this streak's active for the end of your turn.
At the end of my turn.
Right
yeah.
now. Yeah, right now. At this moment.
Right here, right now?
Yeah. Right here,
Okay.
right now.
I think at this point, I'm going to do some
You're
stuff.
gonna have to draw one less.
All right, so I'm going to play Untamed, like I said. So first I'm going to start by playing Life Web because you played 3 or more creatures.
Oh,
Steal
value, dude. You can get
dose.
2. Yeah.
Life Web
value.
value. I'm then going to play Witch of the Eye.
Yep.
I'm then going to pop my Nepenthe Seed to pull back Life Web,
Yeah.
to play Life Web, to get 1 and steal 2.
Steal 2.
There's
Dude,
the
that
cycle.
was-
There's the Life Web cycle.
There it
butts.
is. I mean, there you go. There you go. All right. That's interesting. That's interesting. Hold on.
Yes, that would have been a play, Jackman. Don't look at chat, cheater. Well, I was looking at chat.
Yeah.
Don't look at chat. Jackman, yes, but I wouldn't have had a 6 amber swing. 7 amber swing, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Shouldn't I have
You gain 3 and
Per
you stole
play.
4, right?
Yeah, I should have.
No, you gained 2. You gained 2 and stole 4. So you had 1.
So
now you have
I played
6.
I played Life Web
Yeah.
first.
So you gained 1 and you stole 2.
So that's 3, and then I popped it out again, so that's 6. So I should have 7. So I have 7. Yeah, we're good. I did it right.
Yeah.
And that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then draw 1. Boop.
Okay. Hold on. 1, 2.
Check it 7.
Yeah. I know.
But yes, that is an option though, nonetheless.
Nonetheless, I can do that. Okay. Or I can do
Drink some more of this awful hibiscus.
do
LaCroix.
this. All right.
Ugh.
I'm gonna call Shadows. I'm gonna Dusk Chronicles. You have more than me, so I draw a card.
Lame. Here comes.
All right.
Those
Then I'm gonna
baby cards.
miasma you.
Are we surprised he's playing baby cards? Nah.
Um.
Surprised? Nah.
And I think that's it, unfortunately.
You done being baby?
Yeah, that was not a good turn. Go, your turn.
Oh, I was supposed to draw to one less card, dude, because of streak. But
yeah, well,
but
yeah,
you didn't catch me. You didn't catch
this.
me, dude. You didn't catch me when I did it. When I drew a card, you know.
Oh, come on, dude. I told you before you drew your card.
Earlier in the turn, and then I stole it right out from under you, dude. I'll just put it down.
All right, yeah. So I mean, that's purposeful cheating. That's what that is.
That's hey, did you just cheat? It's like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I did.
Okay. Yeah, streaks on the board, guys. So I wasn't supposed to draw. I forge. Oh, you miasma.
No, I miasmed you.
Okay,
don't
so I'm gonna play
more purposeful cheating.
I'm trying, dude. I gotta try something. I'm gonna go Dexter here. I'm going to Titan Mechanic here. I'm going to Scrambler Storm, so no actions from you, sir.
Ugh, you're such a butt.
And I hate the position I'm in. I'm in a bad position, Lyle. I'm in a really bad position.
Yeah.
I almost never cheat, but when I do it with purpose, exactly. You know, guys, this is going to be crazy, dude. Watch this play. I'm a phase shift and phase shift. Or in other words, discard both phase shifts.
What? Dude.
Cool, crazy turn, right?
I don't know.
Draw 5. Check at...
I don't know.
Check
I
at
don't
8.
know if that's what you want to be doing, dude.
Check at 8, dude.
Because phase shift, like, I know you want to draw more cards or whatever, but like phase shift's always something you want to.
Check at 8. I have to call Logos to use it.
Okay.
I don't want to call Logos to use it. I don't want to do it.
8.
I'm taking this risk, dude. I think either way is okay. If anyone in chat wants to argue with me, fight me, bro.
Okay.
I think
I'm gonna do
either
something
option
weird.
is the same result in my current situation.
I think I'm gonna do something weird here.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna call this. I'm going to no, hold on.
You know, without knowing what I'm going to draw,
Which of the eye man is
I
really
think
annoying.
that play is fair either way, without knowing what you're going to draw. I mean, you kind of can, like... I have so many cards in my deck. At that point, I had 23 cards. Almost had my full deck.
Okay, here we go. This is what's happening. We are going to... we're going to play Dis. We're going to throw Schuler into the Witch of the Eye. Is what we're doing. We can't let that thing survive anymore. Oops, 3. We're gonna Reap with Streak.
Reap with Streak.
Okay, we're gonna throw Charette into your Titan Mechanic, which kills the Charette, but it has Soul Keeper on it.
So it kills Titan.
So it kills Titan Mechanic, yeah.
So my keys just cost full price.
Now just leave those there for a second, because I'm gonna exhume my Charette.
Baby play.
So I get my Ambler. And then I get the Charette back.
I want my money back.
And then I'm gonna put out a Lash of Broken Dreams.
Good, great.
Yeah.
Never been less scared.
All right, so you get to forge.
First to the key this game. Woo! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First to the key. First to the key. First to the key. First to the key.
First to the
Wait.
key, man.
Did you just play some action cards? Bro? I believe during my turn, I played a Scrambler Storm, you cheater!
All right.
Big cheats. You're not allowed to exhume your Charette, is basically it, right? That's the only action card you played?
It is the only action card.
So
I
you
played.
cannot exhume your Charette.
All right, so I would
This is a
have.
huge rewind, Lyle. Outright
Huge
cheating.
rewind.
Outright cheating. Can you believe that? Dude, you did the rope-a-dope cheat.
Rope-a-dope cheat. Put the Titan Mechanic back.
He
on,
did the
baby.
rope-a-dope cheat. He
Put the Titan
rope-a-dope
Mechanic
called me out in front of everyone and then cheated thinking, oh, he's not going to cheat. He called me out and then he did it. Wow.
Wow.
What's up, Antenna? 24,
Yeah,
how are
so
you?
I would have reaped with the Charette anyway. And not
Rope-a-dope.
played the Exhume.
Rope-a-doped cheater. You can't play the exhume.
Yeah, I can't play the Exhume, so it stays in my hand.
Did you gain
I
an
wouldn't
amber
have
for
attacked
exhume?
into this thing.
Didn't you gain an amber for exhume? Did you throw that
Yeah,
amber?
but I would have reaped with the Charette instead.
Okay.
So it's the same amount of amber, but your Titan Mechanic lives, and now you forge for 5.
Okay. Exactly.
Yeah,
So that's it?
that's it.
2, 3, 4, 5 forges for 5 outright. How does that feel, Al? You seem a little red in the face. See me a little red in the face, calling out my outright cheats and then doubling down and outright cheating even harder. Wow. Trust nobody, camp. Trust nobody at the camp.
Oh my gosh. Trust no one. Trust no one.
Wow.
Trust no one.
Big guy. Big boy plays. Wow. I didn't think you would do it. I didn't think you had the guts to do that, Lyle.
You know, it's like when you're playing against somebody that just cheats every turn.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Outright.
It's
just an outright cheater.
Sometimes, you know, guys, when you hang out with people that are bad influence on you,
outright cheating.
sometimes they be
they rub off on you.
Their
right?
bad energy just rubs off on them, you know.
You don't think you could ever bring yourself to do it, and then you see yourself, then you just find yourself in that situation, and you're like, it's the only option, right?
It's the only option.
Right? You can trust me in my van, Candy says all the way. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so I'm going to go Logos. I'm going to Scrambler Storm you.
Oh, my God.
So I want to see no actions come from you again, sir.
Why don't you just
don't even try to cheat with my asthma or your garbage.
Why don't you get wrecked?
I'm going to play Library of Babel.
To, you know, whatever, 6 cards again.
Play out my Library of Babel. I'm going to put Titan Mechanic into your Charette so we can have that same thing happen.
Yeah.
And I die.
Okay.
And then, just going to read.
All right, so you're checking at 8.
Checking at 8. You cannot play action cards. You forge a key, though.
Oh, I forged a key, though.
Forge a key at 6.
For the full amount, so you got the discounted amount.
Good for the people, for the giveaway going on, guys. Get in on the giveaway. Get in on the giveaway. Digital Ion Zen.
All right.
And I get to draw to 6, dude, because your streak isn't blocked. Your streak isn't flanked.
What a dirty man right now.
Me. I can't believe I had to call you out in this game.
All right, well, what's going to happen right now is I'm going to play Sanctum.
Great.
This boy's going to come out. He's going to capture 3.
Why am I not surprised, dude? I'm not surprised by this play.
Abu Dhabi going to come out. Abu Dhabi. And then we're going to throw Maruk the Marked into Dextray. So I'm going to capture 1 and get 2 damage.
That's your number. You capture 1 of mine. That's yours. That was on Dexter.
Oh, that was mine, yeah.
So you capture
one of yours. And then I reap with this boy. And then I'm going to put out a Potion of Invulnerability.
Oh, God. What's coming? I know what's coming. Oath of Poverty.
I'm going to play Hallowed Shield. I'm going to play Gorma Bomb.
God.
And then I'm going to play Equalize. And...
Redistribute, please.
Let's throw... I kind of like this on this guy. But let's just throw 1 on this guy for safekeeping. Let's just... Yeah. Redistribute.
Okay.
That's it, dude. That's it.
Dude, you straight up redistributed.
Yeah. Redistribute the wealth, dude. You know what I'm saying?
You straight up.
Yeah.
Redistributed. Wait, I'm not on my second key yet? No, I was checked on my second key, right? You just pulled me off it? Okay.
I pulled you off it, yeah.
Okay, dude. Okay. We're going shadows, man. We're going shadows here. Well, let's play some games.
We are battling now, dude.
Dude, I'm mad. You made me mad. I'm going to start by playing Bad Penny.
Wow, you are really mad. I'm then going to play Pawns.
I'm going to play Naughty the Thief. Did you play any action cards?
God damn it.
Outright cheats again! Outright cheats again! This
All right, so I don't get that amber, and then this amber's over here.
Read the card. It says you're not allowed to do anything you did at all last turn.
Yeah, I would have discarded that.
And you didn't get this amber.
I did. I put it back, and I redistributed the amber back. Get out of here.
I'm really trying to believe this world is a really honest place.
I mean, your
Lyle,
whole thing is
I have to tell everyone. I think Lyle, is a very honest guy. Lyle, I trust Lyle with everything, and this is the way he plays me. This is how you play me, dude, and it's just really working me over, man. You're really making me rethink things. The way my morning started. Let me talk about how Lyle grinds my gears, man. Lyle really
my
grinds my
gears, dude.
Let's do a new segment of grinds my gears here.
Yeah.
Lyle calling me out about my cheats and then cheating. All right, so it grinds my gears, Lyle. All right, I gotta figure out my maths. Let me do some maths. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay, so if I do that, that's good. Okay, so I'm still shadows here. So I'm gonna play Booby Trap on Shally. I believe this is the order I want to do this. So 2 kills and 1.
Yeah, he does 1 over here, but he captures another one.
But he kills the streak.
And the streak is dead, though.
That's Booby
Trap. Because it's 4
and
and 2, yeah.
L for 1. He doesn't have any damage? Oh, I guess not.
Nope.
Okay, so then I'm going to pawn Sacrifice. Bad Penny. Get an Amber and do 3 here. And 3 here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to do Nerve Blast to steal
Oh
one
my god,
and do
dude.
2 here
This is just...
and take 1 billion.
This is just being the biggest baby I've ever
And then
seen
Bad Penny's coming
in my
back
whole
out.
life.
That's how it's done. Get
Oh my god.
rich.
1, 2, 3, 4,
die
5, 6, 7,
trying,
8, 9, 10, 11.
Get
This
rich or
is
die
like
trying.
being the biggest
11
damn
check
baby I've ever
drawing
seen.
5 cards, right? Yes. Whoop. Because you don't have your little baby streaky butts out. Oh, 11 check to you. Where's your miasmas now, son? Where are your miasmas?
We're gonna play Dis.
What? How Falls Rose? Matt. What? Oh, this is
What?
why I leave cards like Scramble on the table. Oh, that's true. All for one's right, because you're supposed to in AOA at least. I think it matters now. All for one's right, because you got to have your discard pile in a certain order due to certain cards, Matt. You can't just leave cards out, right?
Yeah.
Because it wouldn't be in the right order. You'd have to remember where in the or maybe you could put it like horizontal in your discard so you know it's active, and then you know what I mean, like and then correct it so that you remember that it's sticking out there. But there's a certain play order now with AOA that matters.
All right, here we go.
Coda
We're gonna play
matter.
Dis. We're playing Dis.
Do this.
First, we're gonna do
gonna do
is, we're gonna make our keys cost 3 more. Keys cost 9. Then we're gonna play Poltergeist, and we're gonna use your library Babel and destroy it. I can play action cards.
You can
I
now
can draw this card,
legally.
and I don't want to draw that card. What the heck is going on? Draw a card from here, please.
You're not allowed to
Okay.
draw cards out of your discard. Just letting you know once. You know what I mean?
Yep. And then I'm
your
gonna
first
play Exhume,
Oh, Charette. Is he
and I'm gonna get Abu Dhabi.
Oh, Abu Dhabi.
Yep. And he's gonna capture 3. I believe that puts you at 8.
Does.
Okay.
No Scrambler Storm Researcher shenanigans. Exactly.
Yeah. And that's it, unfortunately.
So don't forge because my keys cost 9.
Yep.
And you're a jerk, I think is what kids say.
Oh man.
Right? I mean, the kids say that, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
How many cards do I have sitting in this pile here? 10. I have 10 cards sitting there. Okay, I'm going to play Untamed.
So if you guys get the Crucible extension, Google Chrome extension, it will gray out your action cards when Scramble Storm is played. Just like it'll draw a line across the battle line when someone plays Fogify.
Oh, I didn't know that. Crit
Yeah,
notice.
that's the quality of life stuff that extension is.
That's kind of cool. I like that. That's neat.
Yeah.
Okay, dude, let's get crazy. I'm going to play Untamed now because you took things I love. I'm going to play Lost in the Woods.
Mm-hmm.
So I get a buck. I will shuffle Abu Dhabi back into your
Schuler
deck.
and Chale, cool.
Yeah. Abu Dhabi back into your deck. Charlie back into your deck.
Okay.
And I have to shuffle 2 of mine. So I have to shuffle Naughty and Bad Penny back in here because...
Yep.
That's the way the card works. Excuse me. Gotta sneeze. I tried to mute it. Lyle gets to hear it no matter.
I get. Yeah, I hear it no matter what, guys.
Great. Now I'm getting the sickness, right? Now this is how it works. He's fine.
Are you down with the sickness?
Okay, he's fine, and now I get to get sick. So keys cost 9. Keys cost 9 during this turn? Yes. So key charge. Ah!
So you lose one, and keys cost
1, and then cost 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Wow, dude.
Forges the key at 9.
Wow. You spent 10 amber total. Forge a key. I feel okay with that.
That's okay. Good. I'm glad you feel good
I
because
feel
I'm done.
okay with that.
Over to you, sir. I'll draw 2.
Over to me, he says.
I'm on my way to key number 3. On my way to key 3.
Wow.
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 Eventually, Oath of Poverty is coming out, guys, and he's getting 8.
Okay.
But I don't think he wants to get rid of that lash, man. I think he's scared. I think he thinks that's. I have a child here to clarify slang. I know. I should ask him. He's beyond millennial.
All right, we're gonna play. Shadows, dude. We're gonna play Ronnie. You steal this.
Aw, man, you stole my buck.
Yeah,
I
dude.
didn't even know this was in your deck.
Yeah, we're gonna play.
Bet you wish you had that last turn.
We're gonna play Bad Penny.
Oh no.
We're gonna play Whistling Darts for Amber.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna play Sack of Coins and destroy my Bad Penny.
Oh no.
And then we're gonna discard Bad Penny.
Why? Why don't you just play her out?
What?
Why don't you just play her out?
Because I don't like her out, dude.
Really? Okay, dude. I'm saying you were questioning my plays. I'm questioning your value plays that you have the board and you're afraid to put Bad Penny out. But hey, man. You sure?
You have things like Nerd Blast and stuff.
You sure?
And
Well, he's got 2. I could Nerd Blast him right now.
I know, but just
I'm just questioning your plays, dude.
Just do your
I'm
thing.
gonna give you
Check.
a chance to think that through. That you don't want to put her on the table.
It's cool.
Take a moment.
I have 2 more of her.
Take a moment.
Just let me.
Take a moment. Think about it. I'm going to play my turn now. Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
You sure? If I was at a tournament, I would say, I'm not saying I've played more
Listen,
Keyforge than you did my opponent, but I would recommend you play that
Should I go
card.
take a bio break while you discuss this with the chat? Because my turn has been over for a really long time.
Okay,
I should just
so
mute. Can I mute Skype right now?
I'm going to play Dextray.
Okay.
Actually, wait. Whoa.
Oh, jeez.
Let's time traveling. Wow. It's Dextray.
Okay.
Docky. Smocko. Okay, where's that oubliette, dude?
Okay. Oh, am I forging?
Yeah, you're forging key, dude. Oh, forging the key.
Wow.
Wow. I want to know where my cards are, dude, in this deck, because this is ridiculous right now. But I'm starting to see where my deck is weak.
All right. We are going to go Sanctime. We're going to bring out a Potion of Invulnerability. We're going to bring out an Abu Dhabi.
My buck.
And then we're going to play Oath of Poverty.
No!
So we're going to
Baby
do 2,
cards.
4, 6, 8, 10.
10 amber, dude.
Yeah.
Let me do this for you. Watch this. Watch these plays.
Yep. Thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6.
Look at that. The digital world we live in.
You only gave me 8.
No, I gave you 3 times. I gave you 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
But I already had 2, and then
I copied
10.
it.
Yeah.
So you need 1 more. Right? Or 3 more? Or
I'm supposed to have 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thank you for handling my amber and doing it terribly.
I shortchanged you. That's why you don't let your opponent handle your amber, dude.
I really appreciate that.
That's why you don't let that happen. Just shortchange it.
So there you go. So I'm checking with 12.
Ah, you're such a little baby, dude. Such a little baby. All right, I guess I'm going Logos. 1 time. I think that's it, dude. I think that's it because it didn't happen. It would just be reap for 3, and then you win, dude, because I can't stop the forge.
Oh, there it is.
Kills it again. Where's library access? No. No. Oh, all 3 of these were in the bottom half of, like, 8th of my deck. No. Oh.
Wow, dude.
Dang, dude.
I didn't think this deck was that great. I did have the Oubliette for your Time Traveler.
Oh, wow.
And then I had more Amber generations here. Free markets.
Yeah, crits for the people, dude. Crits for the people. But yeah, dude, I couldn't stop this deck, dude. I can't. I mean, like, well, it's a good counter to this deck, right?
Yeah, it's a good counter to your deck. It's not. I don't think it's the greatest deck.
So here's what I'm going to say about my deck before you say where you're looking at my deck, right? So from your perspective versus my perspective, since I guess that's what we're doing today is testing how we can beat my deck. Or where my weak deck is weak is if I don't draw my cycle against something so fast as you, like I was able to start getting there, but you had like, I mean, what's great is if I can look over your deck list and see you've got miasmas and stuff like that. Like I have my Scrambler Storms ready for when I'm getting ready to forge, right?
Scrambler Storms are the strongest thing you have against my deck, I think.
Yeah, you have so many actions, but I'm finding that like if my Time Traveler, Help from Future Self, and Library Access are in the bottom heart of my deck and they're all together.
If they're buried, you're done.
I can't cycle fast enough to get to things like my Key Charge, my Nepenthe Seeds, my Witches, and like I end up sitting there dead in the water playing stuff out, but you're just capturing my Amber and I'm sitting there going, where are my cards? Where are my cards?
It's board. You don't have board clears, which is a big deal. That's why capture works so well for you.
Yeah.
And you need to be able to cycle your deck so it can move faster. So even if
that's your deck.
Yeah, even if you can't control stuff, if you can just generate enough Amber that I can't capture it fast enough, you know what I mean? Then you could still be on top. It's like, but yeah, it's sort of like because you don't have board clears, you have to cycle your deck faster.
So no board clears. So let me take some notes. This is the good thing.
This is a perfect opportunity to take some real notes.
Take note.
Yeah, take notes. We have no board clears.
No board clears.
So you're
weak,
which means you're weak to capture.
Weak to capture. Yeah. And what else would we write?
And then you want to sort of.
Put your shirt on, bud. What? Go.
Yeah. And you kind of want to like play Scrambler Storm.
Yeah, prep.
Yeah, you have to like be like really cognizant of when you're playing Scrambler.
Yeah, I gotta prep Scramblers when ready to forge. When prepping to forge, right?
Yeah.
These are just kind of the notes I'm writing for myself. So my mulligan strat is I never want my Time Travelers and stuff at the beginning. I think that's just general. If you're playing a Time Traveler deck, like I don't want that. Like unless I have a ton of stuff with me.
Are you sure? Because it's not bad to have them out on the field that you can shuffle back in.
If I can get rid of them. My problem is if I get my Time Traveler and my Help from Future Self into my discard together, like I get in trouble.
Yeah. I see what you're saying.
So if let's say I play Time Traveler and then I start drawing into Help from Future Self, right?
Yeah. Then you action your Time Traveler back in your deck and then you pull him out, or you sack him by attacking to something, forcibly kill your Time Traveler, then Help from Future Self.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's bad necessarily to have him early because there's always ways for you to get him back in your deck or into your discard. You know.
That's where I need to get him. It's just if they're in the same place at the same time, it's just awful times for me. But yeah, I think those are 3 notes right there. They're pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think the deck's good.
And you don't have artifact control either.
No.
Yeah.
No, I have no artifact. I think the only way I beat. I mean that what you're playing there in that deck, with all those artifacts and Oath of Poverty. I mean, you're guaranteed an Amber Bomb, and if you know my deck like you do now,
can't take care of it. Yeah.
I can't deal with it. I mean, I'm interested to see you play this deck that you're playing. Against someone that has like I think there's another deck I was playing. I had too much to protect.
Yeah, too much to protect. It's not good.
Like so, if I was playing you against this, if I brought that deck out against this deck, I'm gonna be sitting there with a too much to protect either archived or going, dude, bomb it, dude. Play Oath of. You're gonna wait till third key to play Oath of Poverty, but I'm gonna be like, all right, enjoy this.
Yeah. Well, I actually did play this deck. I have played it against too much to protect. I don't always have to bomb it, and I have a bunch of things that like are sack my thing, like Gorm of Ohm is like sack my artifact to get rid of another artifact.
Yeah.
So if I don't want to get that much amber, I can always get rid of some of these or play Oath of Poverty early,
right,
where I only get like a 3 amber thing. Which
is still good. I mean,
it's still good.
But sometimes if you've got your lash out and you're trying to hold them back, right, you don't want to blow up your lash too early.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one that always hurts me the most, where I'm just like, do I just blow this lash now?
Right.
There's been plenty of times where I played the lash with this game, with this deck. I've played the lash early and then Oath of Poverty it just so I know I'm going to cycle it back when I need it later.
Yeah, that's a cool deck, man. That's a cool deck. I mean, you definitely definitely exploited, and this is what we were trying to find, guys, and that was the point of this thing, was definitely to find of Darshamir, my German deck that I've been like I said, I played a little too fast, but I know the deck is very powerful, and when I hop on the Crucible and playing it both competitive, I just jump into games and do it up, and I feel kind of bad at times. I mean, sometimes I get a crazy logos turn going with Library Access, Help from Future Self, Time Traveler, and it just rolls. But I just don't think, I mean, I think that's a very powerful thing about the deck, but I don't think it's a good example of consistency of the deck. Like, I can't, like that last game there, they were at the bottom. I never got to either of the 3. And so I don't want to rely on that to win games, right? And if that's what I'm relying on to win games, then the deck isn't as strong as I think it is.
Yeah. I think so. There's a few decks, like my deck isn't good. And I think if you have you played on the Crucible anybody that has a Grunt Buggy deck yet?
Yeah.
Because I'm sure that's really bad against you, right?
Like I haven't really struggled with it. To be honest, I haven't really struggled with it because I end up or
are you too fast for that?
I don't know. I think I'm too fast.
Okay.
Like, I haven't run into a good one, I should say. I haven't run into one that's really good.
I can see that going crazy, because with no board clears and they have a bunch of Brobnar that has 5 power or more, you know what I mean? And your keys are now costing like 20. Like, that would be really tough.
What's weird is when I've run it, I think when I've run into it, I always feel like I'm able to get sort of to my what is it? Is it Life Web?
Like you're lost in the woods.
Lost in the woods. I'm able to get to that one Lost in the Woods. I mean, this last game I didn't get to it either. I don't think. Like, again, I think Lost in the Woods is a really strong card in this deck. My Help for Future Self, Time Traveler, my Library Access. I'm not grabbing these when in that last game when I'm hoping to. And I mean, maybe it's just bad. Maybe everything was stacked at the bottom of my deck and it was garbage time, right? And I could chalk the loss up to that or something, having that I was moving fast enough. But I never drew my Nepenthe Seed. I mean, like, these are all huge cards. That make my deck powerful, and I didn't get any of those tools. And that's 5 huge tools that I didn't draw. So I could say, all right, I didn't draw any of my big tools. Like with any deck building game, with any card game, right? You could say like, I had a bad game, dude. I probably could have won if I drew my good cards, but I didn't. No matter how strong your deck is, if you don't draw your combos, you're dead, right? So I was dead. I don't want to say that because we played 2 games. I think the first game I played
2
sloppy,
games,
but, I still think we exploited enough weakness in it. I still think it's a good deck. I think most of the time I'm not going to have that bad a draw. I'm going to draw at least 2 of those.
I just think that this particular matchup favors me.
Yeah.
Even though I still believe your deck is a stronger deck.
I'd be interested to see as Keyforge rolls on, right, and hopefully gains popularity and gets up there to, let's say, the level of Hearthstone. Let's say if it comes out with a digital version and it eventually makes no deck is unbeatable. Exactly.
No deck is unbeatable.
Exactly. So, but what was interesting about like Hearthstone is you had meta decks, you had people facing off against each other, and then when in the big tournaments, you've got your big boy pros playing similar decks, but they change 1 or 2 cards to sort of counter the meta, right? Mm-hmm. So in that, though, you would see on the screen the advantage percentage, right? Remember seeing that? Like, it would be like, he's playing his Warlock Void, he's playing his Zoo deck. Raynad's playing Zoo versus Trump's Face Hunter right now. He's got these 2 decks matched against each other, give him 80% win chance versus his, 20%, like something like that. So my thing is like, I wonder if with Keyforge at some point, like they'll be able to sort of pull up the deck list, like, sort of like what SAS is trying to do, sort of what ARC is trying to do, put those rankings on and say, he's got advantage. Like if it's a legit, because right now I don't think you could say in a streamed Vault Tour thing with a championship that like, Chris is playing an 85 and Lyle's playing a 60 or 72.
Well, the percentage things I can work right now in competitive but in a different way that you're saying. It's not in a they have a percentage win, chance to win over another deck in the beginning, but it on a turn by turn basis at the end. That's when you can start doing stats, because you'll know the deck lists of both, and the commentators can say he needs to pick up these cards if he's gonna like stall, or he needs to do this kind of swing if he's gonna win.
Well, you're
but
kind of
that's
looking
only
at
once
poker,
you know who's playing, what
But
decks
that's-
are playing, and they have to be in it. You know what I mean? They have to be playing in it. I don't know if there can be percentage win like that.
Well, I just mean
In
power.
the
I mean
beginning,
advantage.
because it's sort of just like, yeah, I guess SAS is trying to make the metric, but like there is no.
See, I guess it's
there's no
different to
metric.
look at chance percentage to win is the poker thing, right? Because they know what
Yeah.
cards are in the deck, they know what's in their hands, and they know the odds. So like they'll say, oh, if Chris draws a whatever, he's got an 80% chance to draw that. So, but I think in this it would be more about like you're saying, the board state based on what they've discarded and stuff.
Yeah.
It's more the
And then it'll just be
individuals.
at the end. It's just like, yeah. So like if only one card can save you, and it's because you have Urchin in your hand, and you have too much to protect that you can draw into, and you have like 12 cards left to draw into, and you're drawing 1 out of 12. I mean, that's just the percentage that you can like. It's not really win, but it's just like stay in the game.
Yeah, all for one saying that too. Well, you can look at a list. Like, you could two people or a group could look at a list and say, okay, I see. Like we were saying earlier, okay, he's got a big Oath for Poverty turn that outright. Look how many artifacts he could drop that on a perfect turn with 4 artifacts out and get 8 to 10 amber. That's nuts. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, but you might say, he has the counter though. He's got double too much to protect.
Yeah.
So if he looks out for that, or like, oh, Chris is playing a time traveler. Lyle's got Oubliette. Ooh, you think he's going to draw into his Oubliette and hold on to that? Ooh, good call by But then there's the whole and the great thing about this game is by saying that, like maybe that's a bad play based on the every turn changes the board state, and saying like, oh, Lyle's holding on to his Oubliette. He's kind of given himself a chain the last 4 turns
exactly.
because Chris is digging for his time traveler, but it's in the last bit of his deck. So like we're both trying to like counter, but like I'm digging and you're stuck, and it's like we're hurting each other.
But I mean what All for One said is right. Like it's just there's no deck that's unbeatable because it all because we're not playing constructed. Like we can't build our decks,
right?
Which means like the algorithm does it, and as strong as one deck seems to be, like there is going to be another deck that's randomly generated that like happens to be countering, probably. You know what I mean? You can't build to perfection in this game.
No, you can't.
Yeah, which is wonderful. Which is great.
I mean, all for one saying, you get to look at the lists, but I think too, it's let's say like the other day I was telling you I was practicing this deck on that Mars. That guy had that Mars thing where he can cycle his deck all into his hand and stuff if he gets the right cards. You can build combos, and if you watching someone play up through a Vault Tour that's Archon based, and you're like, oh, okay, if he can get his Mars combo, this game is over. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And so you could watch a match and watch what's going on and say like, oh, he only needs to get this card. Once he's got that card, it's basically 100% chance he's going to win this thing because this guy has no way to counter it at that point. Like something like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
that's specific to a deck.
That's specific to a deck and to a match and in the middle of the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I know. Every match is different. Every matchup's different. Each situation's different. Each each game is different.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of variance, which is great. Uniqueness.
Yeah.
Unique game. Every game is unique. It says it right there.
Every game unique.
It says it right
But
there.
I mean, so Luke Suk is also right in chat. SAS and ARC, because it's the only metric we have. That's the only metric we can use to compare, right? Just vanilla compare, not like just it's just a value of card quality, right? It's a value of the ingredients, not the final product.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's the ingredients, not the product. Exactly.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No, I think that's a good point, dude. Awesome. Well, I think it was good. I think next time we play the Gauntlet thing, I'm going to keep practicing this deck. I'm now at 31 total games. I'm 23-8 with it. Obviously, we saw some stuff there. I know when I'm playing it. What's nice is I've played it enough times that I also know when I'm getting sloppy, right? I think in the first game there, I thought I could have had more value against a different deck.
Right.
And I think you get that after about 30 games with a deck. You start going, why was I thinking?
Yeah,
I knew
like
this would
why did I
happen.
play it that way, or
Yeah.
I should have done something else. I like when you start to learn your deck enough. And what's nice is like once you get, I mean, it's hard to play 30 games. I would say you should at least at minimum play 10 games with every one of your decks, right? And then even then, there's still a lot of variance that's happening. Especially when you're playing on the Crucible. Some people are playing like crazy. They're looking up specific combos with like 8 control the weeks and stuff like that. Like, so it doesn't feel
realistic.
Realistic. But if you can get at least 10 games, you can sort of get a good feel about how that deck's going to perform if you play more games. And when you play something like 30 games, like Chris is saying, then if you're tracking your win losses there, like I think that's a pretty accurate general win percentage, right? Then you can see your strength. And I got to say, like, typically for me, what I'm finding is like if I can hit higher than like a 65% win rate with a deck, then that's like one of my solid decks. It's sort of just like 2/3 of the time, 2/3 of the matchups, I'm gonna win.
Like I bring this to
right, which is amazing. I think that's great. I gotta say, casually, my highest win rate right now is the deck I just played. It's at a 75% win rate, but I only have 16 games on that, versus the other AOA deck I had that actually beat Chris's deck. That has 73%, but I have 36 games on it, right? So I know for sure that deck's more consistent. Yeah. Because I've had more games on it, and it still has the win percentage.
So you're kind of saying like anything over a 70% win rate's pretty consistent.
It is pretty damn consistent
in this game.
Say. That means like more than 2/3 of your matchups you're going to win.
But nothing's unbeatable.
But nothing's unbeatable.
Mixaways, what's going on?
Yeah.
So that's awesome, dude. Thanks for hanging in there, guys. We apologize for the last minute swap. Tomorrow we will be coming back with Zombicide. It's sitting over here on the table. We've got it about 90. Well, this isn't. That's not Zombicide. You can see it behind me right here. So join us for Zombicide tomorrow if you're a Zombicide Miniatures board game fan. What's up, Ska? Coming in saying what's so question? Ask away. But we'll be playing some more Green Horde. We've been playing Quest 7 tomorrow. We're making our push.
Quest 7, everybody.
As we prepare for the 12-hour stream special. Woo! Next week.
So that's next Wednesday, 10:30 a.m. Eastern to 10:30 p.m. Eastern. We will release more details of this as we continue to organize ourselves. So keep in tune for that. And also, next week will be the first time that we're going to be doing anything with charity with Extra Life. So we'll give you more information on that as well.
Yeah.
The other thing to mention before we sign off today is that we have a giveaway that's going on right now. Aeon's End Digital. It has been released on Steam as of yesterday. So now it's completely available. We gave away 3 codes for Steam on Monday night's stream, a courtesy of Handelabra Games and Jeremy over there. And so we have one more giveaway running right now that we will end tomorrow, and we'll pick a winner tomorrow. So get into the giveaway now if you want. Check your crits, buy some tickets, and you don't need to be present to win as long as you're in. We'll contact you.
Yeah, we've got 12 people in on it right now, guys. And if you're a sub, you get 2 times luck.
Yes.
If you're supporting, and it's September still for a few more, like another week or so. So subs are half price. If you're looking to get double things and you really want a copy of Digital Aeon's End, now's your chance to get it. Get it for a lot cheaper. But check out the game. That's it. We're doing that giveaway tomorrow, I think Lyle said.
Yeah.
We're doing that giveaway tomorrow. So Revan Scott's just kind of coming in here saying, what's a good, if a consistent deck is 75% win rate or 70% win rate, we're saying. I mean, we're throwing numbers around here a little bit.
I mean, I'm only throwing out numbers from my small sample set of me tracking my own win rates. And so for me, I believe that anything over a 70% win rate is something that I would take to an Archon event, or I think that performs fairly well.
Out of your collection.
People, I would be interested to know, those of you out there that do play in Vault Tours, how many decks you got, how many games do you have on the decks that you're bringing to the Vault Tours, and if you're tracking your win-loss rate and what your percentages are on those things. And if it would be awesome to be able to call some data.
Well, here's the thing too,
and check all that stuff.
You said
see what people's win rates are.
I think you were kind of starting to do this, and I've read about people doing this too. If you're really serious about it, that not only, let's say a guy says, oh, I brought this deck, I played 80 games on it, and it has a 70% plus win rate. Of course I'm going to bring it, or it has like 80% plus, or 90. He's like, I've played 100 games with this deck. It's won 90% of the time. You're like, okay, what decks did you win against?
Yeah.
Like, did you buy the starter set, get 2 decks, happen to get a rad one and the other one's bad, and you just play your wife all night and you crush her every night? So that's not a win, I don't think. Like you're beating a deck you can beat because you have advantage, right? Like that's not a so I know some people were making Excel sheets saying, I won against this deck. It was Logos Untamed Sanctum.
Yeah, Architect is doing that. My local scene.
So then, if you can really start tracking 90% of the time I win against this,
which is kind of cool.
Yeah, 60% of the time I win against this, 70%, and then find how consistent that deck really is. So you can go deep rather than just win-loss. It's better to find those stats in this game because it's so crazy.
Yeah, there's no sort of, it's not built into Fantasy Flight, and they don't need to provide that. That's
your problem.
That's a thing that if you want to, as a super min-max gamer, want to really get into it,
you want the
I'm
data.
I'm basically only tracking win losses as it compares to my SAS. But I'm only tracking that only because I started doing the ladder climb. So I wanted personally to know what are the results of this climb for me. And so there's different ways to sort of cut that data for yourself, but I would encourage you to at least track your win-loss rates with your decks. So if you get a bunch of decks and you just don't know what to bring, I mean, that's a good way to just check and be like, okay, well, this one performs pretty well. I guess I'll bring it to an Archon.
Get your meta. I mean, if you really are just like that, I mean, I'm doing the same thing. I'm even worse than Lyle. I just track my win-loss and make notes. Like, that's what I do. I say what it's bad against, I make notes, and then I can look at the deck, say it's got a 70% win-loss over the course of X games, and what are my notes? Okay, well, I lose a lot against this. Okay, and this specific thing, not the specific thing. So, I mean, it's up to you, and you can get detailed or whatever. I just try to find something that gives me confidence to bring, but you can get crushed by a comp. I had an awesome deck.
You're always going to lose something.
And I got crushed by a combo.
You're always going to have a bad matchup. That's just the way that this game is designed.
Yeah, you're going to get crushed by a key cheat. You're going to get crushed by this, and you're like, dang.
But if you play your decks enough, that some of them are more consistent than others. Yeah. Right? Yep. Some of them will have more answers than others.
Yeah. Which I know, which I know drives some deck builder guys crazy and why they don't like this game. They don't have control. Yeah. They need control. They need the metadata.
Really heavy Magic players and real heavy Hearthstone players that really want to craft their decks are not going to be into Keyforge.
It's out of their hands.
That part of it makes it more casual, to me, which I like.
Yeah, totally.
Not to say that this game isn't competitive as well, but it just takes that portion of it out.
Yeah. So awesome. Good chats. We ground our gears at the beginning. We made a quick switch to from Zombicide. So we'll be back for Zombicide. Enter the giveaway. Be sure you join us next week for the 5-year. I'm going to provide it again so we can raise money for charity next week. We have a $500 goal we'll start doing on Wednesday with giveaways sponsored by Inked Gaming. It's going to be awesome. We'll be playing games for 12 straight hours. Guys, it's time to head out. I got to go take care of Avery, make sure he's all good. Avery, do you want to come say goodbye? Avery, you want to come say bye?
He's like, I'm not even there anymore.
He's going to come say
I'm gone.
You're what?